good night, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Weymouth Sport, Weymouth Cricket Ground, the home of the Police Sports Club. We're in the final preliminary game of the ANA and Fusion Boutique Champion of Champions T20 Tape Ball Tournament. The Eccles All-Stars have been here all week long. They've had a good time of it. They will take on the Caribbean Mets tonight. The Caribbean Mets having won the toss and elected to field. We can tell you the leaderboard says that ANA Strikers Youth and Experience and RCY have completed their allotment of 6 games, and they are out of the preliminary. They won't advance any further in this tournament. We have 4 teams: Blazers, Eccles All-Stars, Bel Air Stars, and the Caribbean Mets, all tied on 16 points with 1 game to play. These teams presently separated only by net run rate, with the Blazers with a superior net run rate of 2.097. Eccles All-Stars, they stand at 1.059. Bel Air Stars, 0.799. Caribbean Mets, they are at 0.46. Remember, the playoffs will start here tomorrow, and there's all to play for here because the winners of the leaders in the zone, the preliminary says the position number 1 will play position number 2. The loser of that game will play the winner of position 3 and 4, and the winner of that game between positions 1 and 2 will go straight into final. So all to play for in terms of positions. We know that Bel Air Stars and Blazers don't have a real chance of doing anything with their net run rate. These two, though, Eccles All-Stars could find themselves at the end. They at the top. Could be a change in positions, or they can stay as they are. Somebody here will go to 20 points tonight and top the leaderboard. So all to play for. The leaderboard says that the Eccles All-Stars, John T. Williams, presently sits at 262 runs. He's second to Rayshawn Williams on 277. So he will have something to play for as well. So we're going to have a start. Waldron, he usually does, from the Northern first. They hit true covers and away to the boundary for 4. So Yusuf off and running first delivery, full outside the off stump and put away for 4. So the first boundary of the night. So just getting a little bit of information there from one of the tournament organizers, Winston Haynes. Thank you for that. Waldron again, the second delivery. Driven again. Truly offside. Being chased down this time. They've crossed for 1, and that's all they'll be. So Yusuf off to a positive start. As we've done here every night, spend $20 at the bar. You're eligible for a voucher. Those vouchers tonight, we have 2 vouchers tonight. We have 2 draws. One is for $50 from KFC. The other one is from Saul, Warrens, and Wildy. $50 in products from those 2 service stations. So a lot to play for. Here these 2 teams. Prasad will come into strike. Waldron with a long off and a long one in place. There is a slow delivery played out to cover. Can't score, no run. So the Eccles All-Stars have been here all week. Testament to their stamina, really. They've played every night. There's been cricket since Saturday night. They've had a day's rest in between every night. They've come here, they've looked effervescent and ready to go. 5 without loss. Waldron balls delivery into the leg stump. Play down to Lawan. He gets off the mark. Prasad usually the one who anchors the innings, but you know he has that explosive element in him when he needs to go. 6 without loss. Remember, the Caribbean Mets win the toss and electing to field. Final preliminary game here tonight. Waldron again. Delivery down the leg side, goes to that fielder at short fine leg. They complete a single. So that will be a leg by. So takes the score up now to 7. So Waldron. It's had a pretty quiet tournament by his standards, really. Unusual to see him also bowling from this northern end. Usually opens up the first over regardless where they start. Balls against the ridge, driven hard out to cover and through the field and missed it. It's going quickly towards the boundary as well. Looks like Murray who will do the backing up and they will cross for two. So 2 runs to complete the first over. Eccles All Stars being at Sabat. There are nine without loss. Sexy gal full of curves. Hand up your body in a girl. She take the number to my phone and give me hers. She not say I don't want, but you want say I yours. Yeah, girl. Yes, I am. Yeah, girl. Yes, I am. Yeah, girl. Your posts are up, but the little pretty girl you a post for IG, but she give me a nice tip. All when you pick her in a hole, she have a baby shy. She want jump on the bike wheel out. I go me and you keep on a high speed boat. Me say pretty girl, do you want anybody? She says a little man, him want to see me big daddy. Yes, she tell me say it's alright. She say if you feel me, come over. She show me, say she better than a car, but me see you on the IG, you a poster. Yes I am, yes I am, yes I am, yes I am, yes I am. So the left-handed Gavin Morea will start from the southern end. He will have it in sights Yusuf. His first was driven hard down the ground and past that fielder at mid-on and away for a boundary. So Yusuf, as he did in the previous over, starts with the boundary, takes the score up to 13. So an aggressive shot. That straight fielder being beaten, those two deep fielders being that straight wicket and Lawan. So taking the option to go straight and go hard. Murray will continue again. Delivery which is driving outside the off somebody's Yusuf. Can't score a dot ball. So Murray, left arm over the wicket. Driving the outside the off stump. Misses, taken by the keeper. So good comeback. Murray again. Slow delivery, driven out hard to extra cover. Missed field there. The return comes in. And they get a single in the end. So not picked up cleanly. So another one to the score. Takes the score up to 14. 14 now without loss. So the left-handed Prasad will come into strike. Murray bowls a full delivery and he's bowled. Neck and crop, a full pitch delivery. And it seems as if it's not ball, is it? They're saying that it's come off the keeper, but Prasad is making his way slowly off. The umpires are not going to confer because the fielding team, the Caribbean Mets, are convinced they have their man. Prasad has been bowled for 3 Eccles All Stars. They are 14 for 1. So 14 for 1. We'll take this opportunity, if we can, to give you the teams. Eccles All Stars, Yusuf and Prasad opening up. They have in their right John T. Thomas, Akeem Vieira, Kevin Joseph, Oscar Joseph, Oscar Joseph, Anthony Antonio, Troy Gonzalez, and Kuma Rahman, Andrew Lim, and Daniel Ross. Caribbean Mix, Jamal Harewood, Terrell Sargent, Cody Phillips, Akeem McCullin, Lonsdale Blake, Harris Holder, Jermaine Davis, Dayton Waldron, Gavin Morea, Calvin Marcus, and Ethelbert Brathwaite. So those are the 2 teams tonight in this final preliminary. The Caribbean Mets win the toss and electing to field. They pick a wicket up. Just a second over Morea, who's been good this term, I must say. Less wickets than his bowling performances have shown. Full pitch delivery, and he too is wrapped on the pad. Umpire says out like before. On the back foot, stuck in the crease, not gone anywhere. He think he's been appealed for ball, but I think the appeal is for leg before because the decisions being made. We wait for the confirmation from the umpire. Whatever it is, it can tell the umpire's hand went up. He's been given out ball. So given out ball confirmation coming from the umpire, ball without scoring. There are now 14 for 2.
Don't stop. Oh, what's that feeling? Touch my right under the rhythm. Me like that feeling that come over me. Hold me so tight with the security. You give me everything you want, me sugar daddy. Independent and in nobody. Oh, I've got all you feel so good. My love for you, we have to rock the boat. I can't hold it. Baby, me can't hold it. I can't hold it for your ball. I regular me up with ball. Oh, you touch me so good, B. So me know you are real G. I can't hold me a ball. You touch me up with ball. Oh, you touch me so good, B. I so me know you are real G. Give me this something you me want. Money no for and stuff up in a jar. Snake wine and balance and that.
So, Vera's been bowled without scoring. The new batsman is John T. Thomas. Took Vera a long time to get off the field, so I'm going to repeat myself. We're at the home of the Police Sports Complex. Just in case there's any doubt, lots of police around. Prasad and Vera, 2 batsmen dismissed. Yusuf on strike. 14 for 2. Waldron over the wicket. Drives the out through cover. Will be intercepted by Captain Blake. So they get a single. So rotation of strike. Thomas hunting down the leading run scorers. He's 15 runs short. I'll bring up his stats because I think he has an interesting stat in terms of the number of sixes he's hit. I think it says he's hit 36s so far, and none have gone through the offside. You say he's a right-hander, but ever since imagination, call him cross-eyed Joe. Hard to leg and only leg. 36s he struck along with 9 fours. A highest score of 114, so a definite threat here to the Caribbean Mets. They'll want to see the back of him. 15 for 2. We're in over number 3 being bowled by Waldron. Played down to Lawan. Chance of a single. They get it quite easily in the end. Good to take the Eccles All-Stars teammates. We're happy to see Thomas taking that single. He's been messing around with injuries ever since he got off the plane. He's had a little bit of niggle. A couple of games he didn't even feel, but now he's in the middle doing some running. Good for him. Going into a preliminary, the finals, he will want to be injury-free. Dot ball by Waldron. Waldron usually known to be pretty steady, so surprised to see him going for that boundary of his first ball. Doesn't give up a lot, does this Waldron. 1 over so far, 1.0 no minutes, none for 10. 16 for 2. We're in over number 3 from the northern end. Waldron again down the leg side, intercepted by the fielder there at short fine leg. Signal wide will come. That'll take the score up by 2. So 18 for 2. So we're into the elimination stage of the tournament. Come tomorrow night. Remember that final schedule for February the 7th. $15,000 cash in the trophy. Waldron goes into leg stump again. Can't score. It's Yusuf. So Waldron not giving up any more arms after that first delivery. Staying tight. 18 for 2. Yusuf 11. Thomas 1. They've lost Prasad for 3. Vera didn't score. Waldron again seemed to have missed his run. But Bosley Rich wrapped the batsman on the pad. And if you know Waldron's been operating just outside the leg stump all night long. So pretty certain that pitched outside leg. You can see it from even here. Leg by signal by the umpire. He isn't bowled a ball at the stumps for the night. 19 for 2. At the end of the third over, loud appeal to no avail. Eccles All-Stars being at the bat.
Die, die, die. Die, die, die. You ready for me, baby? Die, die, die. You better be. Die, die, die. Whoa. Let's listen to some love song. Whoa. Go to the movies. Cause you know what? Die, die, die. I'm in a loving mood. Why take me head and should leave on his shoulder? Somewhere under bed, the phone play under. Turn on the TV and start the drama. When me a dance, fuck it down, him say be wine harder. Me daddy beat me a ball fi mama. Him a play string guitar, me a bang piano. Sound string up nice and make our Disney under. Sweat a run out a race in a the love saga.
Gavin Mariah on a hat trick. Picked up 2 wickets his last 2 deliveries of the over. He will operate left arm over the wicket. He has in the sights Yusuf on 11. 11 from 11 balls. He struck 2 boundaries. We haven't had a hat trick all year, have we? I don't think we have. Yusuf balls off the inside edge. Mariah picks up a hat trick. 3 and 3 for him, DJ. 19 for 3.
Whoa, whoa, baby, baby. Sit down with us, bend down with us, bend down with us, sit down with us. I've been waiting. Nobody nothing know, say me and you a touch. Nobody nothing know, say you a give it up. Nobody nothing know, say you come over me yard. Baby, you know me love you bad. Nobody nothing know, say me and you a touch. Nobody nothing know, say you a give it up. Nobody nothing know, say you come over me yard. Baby, you know me love you bad. Every time you come here, act like you know I'm weak. And I tell me, say I sneak, you a sneak. But from looking at your eyes, me see the freakiness. Baby girl, make it unleash. And I like, say, me no treat you good. And I like, say, me no go hard. Every time you come on me,
Hat trick to Mariah. 1 over, 1.1 overs, no maidens, 3 for 5. I think those are all 3 left-handers he's dismissed as well. So the right-handed Lim will come to the crease. 19 for 3. Caribbean Mets win the toss and let into field so far. Looks to be a good decision, but they'll have their hands full. This Eccles All-Stars team. Their batting continues to come at you again and again and again. They bat very deep. Can't rest on your laurels. These guys haven't come to joke. These guys are here to play. They've lost the game. And I think they'll say the rain really had a big impact on that. Mariah again. Full pitch delivery. Another dot ball past the keeper. So just the game they've lost. And a rain affected game really. The only game which really didn't go to time. They lost that game here on Thursday night, but they're back. Mariah balls a full pitch, which is steer down. Pass that short third man into boundary in the ball. Signal as well. That'll take the score up by 6, and it will be a free hit. Remember, the balls are credited as 2, plus any run scored from it. And it wouldn't be rebowled, but a free hit will be in play for all the balls, and that is in place for the first 18 overs. Final 2 overs, then the ball will count as 1. Mariah was a ball wrapping the batsman on the pad, it seems. So can't score. So 25 for 3. We're delivery there from Mariah, but the right-handers in the 4 now. They reaches in defense out to that fielder coming quickly from deep extra cover in the circle. Can't score. Thought of a single, but Thomas is saying carrying a little bit of a niggle. You don't want to be sprinting. Mariah in defense again is Lim to complete the over in which they got a wicket and conceded 6 runs, 25 for 3 after 4 overs.
She can't get over me, and me can't get over shit. Anyhow, I wanna make you a wine up on me, so yeah, I'm falling in love. Me buy you a ticket to Barbados, yeah, I'm falling in love. Tell your pretty little body I'm coming back. I'm a coming back. I'm a coming back.
25 for 3. Waldron. Again, a Davis is driven down to Wiselow and into the boundary by Thomas. So another boundary into the leg side for Thomas. Score goes up to 29. 29 for 3. Waldron. Process of his third over. So Eccles All-Stars losing some wickets, but maintain a pretty steady run rate, just under 7. Conversation between bowlers and the captain. So 29 for 3. Looks like there's going to be a fielding change. Lonsdale Blake, the captain, a strategic position. This looks to be on the circle at the widest mid-on. Waldron, ball again to Thomas. Ball driven down the ground. Blake is in that position, can't score. So said Thomas, not looking to do too much sprinting. Got to protect those legs as you get into the elimination phase of the tournament. His boundary hitting is what has been important to the Eccles All-Stars. He's been really good. He's on 5. Faces up to Waldron. Delivers in the air. Will the catch be taken on the ball? Murray says and takes the catch. So the Caribbean Mets will suggest that they had a plan. Murray did not have to move 1 inch. He just stood in front of the boundary rope and took the catch. So the dangerous Thomas comes back. He has gone for 5. They are now 29 for 4.
Yo, teaching. The girl have to love with them. Yo. Me alone can make you come. Me alone can make you cry. When the and the body come back, nice time. Me make you happy. Me make you smile. Me make you sing sometime. La 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 la. Me make you happy. Me make you smile. Me make you sing sometime. La 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 la. Magnificent, no girl represent. No while to my king say. Me a the rider we win dividend. All when I know me birthday, bring the present. Let's see the boy where you are. Bring the come here, we make the laugh. We know you would part in the 2 half in the traffic solar. Me make you happy. Me make you
29 for 4. We're going to take this time out to say goodnight to a special lady called Celia. She and her kids, they're watching this stream. They wanted to be here, but they couldn't be here, so they asked me to say goodnight. So goodnight going out to Celia. She's a cricket fan, fanatic. She would love to have been here. 29 now for 4. The new batsman is Antonio. Waldron picking up his first wicket. 29 for 4. Caribbean Mets win the toss, electing to field. Decision proven to be a good one so far. So nobody is scoring. They are now 29 for 5.
Why?
From right to door. You ready? Make sure.
Yelling over and touching knees. You would love me. Run come over, hurry up, no please. And a bad girl, it's all the strategies. Girl, when you're in a, that's my time. This a black boy, yeah, in a night. Mr. Dex, for girl, and that's a my crime.
So Waldron, he is on a hat trick as well. Can we see 2 hat tricks in one night? Never happened before. New batsman Gonzalez. The wide signal by the umpire, so close but yet so far away. So the Caribbean Mets win the toss, electing to bowl, looking to be a good decision so far. 31 now for 5. Waldron bowls a full pitch delivery. Can't score. So dot ball to complete the over end of over number 5. Eccles All Stars being asked to bat. They are 31 for 5.
True. Not a good thing when they fall. Come on, almost believe it. Got a lead in the premium. So I'll win your half 10 man. Me a feel 11. Me never ask them fi watch your body fi me that me a tell them. I'll when them say 6 man go there. Guess who makes 7? Can everybody still feel right? Me feel like say me taking heaven. Yeah. Even the girl them watch a fi me too. I guess them just a try to find a way fi give me too. No for them just want to climb up on the pinnacle. Them just want to them me the child them want to pin it too.
So 31 for 5. I just had some interesting information. I'll share with you in just a little bit. Mariah, 2 overs, no minutes, 3 for 11. Waldron, 3 overs, no minutes, 2 for 18. They were outside the off stump. So you know the Eccles All Stars, they are a Guyanese team. But what we didn't know was that so far only Guyanese have taken part in this game. Because the 2 opening boys are also Guyanese. So it took Guyanese to out Guyanese. 31 for 5. Full pitch delivery up to point. Another full pitch delivery is going quickly across the road. So Morale will be disappointed in that. Another full pitch played out behind point. They get a boundary, takes the score up to 31. Sorry, 35. 35 for 5. Lim. Trying to stage recovery here for his team. You have a lot of work to do. Face up to Morale. Side the all-stump taken by the keeper. On the dot balls here tonight. But the Eccles have lost some wickets. They need a partnership. Maria. Balls that reaches in defense. These 2 will come through for a single. As I said, you didn't see a lot of that when Thomas was at the crease, carrying a little bit of injury, it seems. So opting for caution. So 36 for 5. Murray again. Played out to short cover to come through for yet another quick single. So good running between these 2. No boundaries coming, but rotation strike. $37. 37 for 5. Murray again. In defense, looking for another single. Not this time. Looks to be Youth. And McCollin to complete the over. Eccles All Stars looking to rebuild. They are 37 for 5.
Try that. Me no know who she get to, but me hear say she get to it. Natalie said, he said, she said she get to it. True. Not a good thing when they fall. Come on, almost believe it. No mistake say, Natalie did a premium. So I'll win your half 10 man. Me a feel 11. Me never
So the power play has been completed. But looks like they're going to go all out here with Waldron. 2 for 18 from his tree. Mariah, 3 for 17. Lim on 9. Gonzalez on 1. Captain Blake comes into co-corner position. So Waldron, as I say, is usually tidy. I was very surprised to see him being struck very early start. Right out to mid wicket to Herwood. Should just be a single. Herwood, clumsy as ever. Can't do two good things right. 38 for 5. Someone is messaging on my phone. So someone, so Waldron, message coming from the Eccles batsman to bat deep, driven out to cover, so out to point. No runs, a little bit difficult to ball follow, so bear with me. Once again, I want to thank you for coming out here. As I said, you know, you could choose your night to be anywhere, but you chose it to be with us. So thank you for your continued patronage. Thank you for supporting the bars and the food stalls, the popcorn bar. Everybody's come out here tonight. All the vendors driven beautifully, straight and far. Beautiful shot there by Lim. A 4-pitch delivery from Waldron. Complacency setting in, getting full, and being popped away for Master 6. Remember, one-handed catch in the crowd wouldn't have happened on that occasion, but if you can take a one-handed catch, you'll get $50 cash. And if any of the batsmen can hit this fusion stink, they get $100. Waldron again to Lim. Is in defense. Can't score. 44 for 5. So they continue to rebuild. They're losing wickets, but they are continuing to score, building pressure on the Caribbean Mets. Not on the Caribbean Mets to get upper hand. They've picked up 5 wickets, but still a lot of work to do. Waldron is driven sweetly and straight. Murray is quickly around, does the feeling. They get one, think about a second, but he has a powerful return, drives the keeper to the ground. He has a really powerful throw, this guy. 45 now for 5. Sancho, we got to have some work with this tablet. It's not updated tonight at all. 45 for 5. It wants to get touch up. I got to keep touching it up. 45 for 5. Waldron again over the wicket. Whip down behind square. It should be an easy single. Looks like McCollin. So they get a single to complete the over and complete the work of Waldron for the night. 4 overs, no maidens, 2 for 27. They'll be happy with that. Picked up the important wicket of Thomas as well. So the Eccles All-Star has been asked to bat. Final preliminary game, there are 46 for 5 after 7 overs.
Festa. 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 Hypersound, boom music, Festa. Let the y'all them show you some tricks, man. G6, Festa. Festa no, Festa. She from the act to quit. Make your bum, back to that. Run for the punch, shake it. Festa no, Festa. She from the act to quit. Make your bum, back to that. Run for the punch, shake it. Balance it, y'all, just balance it.
46 for 5. New ball is going to be Marcus. He will be new to the Eccles batsmen, unless they've been watching the stream. It will be an interesting proposition. So 46 for 5. Marcus will operate right arm over the wicket. It's going to bowl to Gonzalez. First it was cut off the edge, down to third man. Waldron coming in quickly. Misfield will bring up the 50 for the Eccles. 50 for 5. And the 8th over the Eccles All-Stars. Sloppy right there by Waldron. 50 for 5. 50 for 5. Chance of a run out. 2 fears and mill. Oh, mistakes made by batsman and fielder. In the end, they return to respective creases. No harm done. Could have been disastrous for Eccles All-Stars. They've been running aggressively. Marcus, right arm over the wicket to Gonzalez. Short ball, can't score, cutting the miss. Gonzalez, a little bit late. Marcus, boom the man on the third man boundary. He also has a deep cover, a low off, and a low on. Door fourth in the circles. And the circle are deep backward square, sharp wicket, backward point, and short extra cover. Looks like Blake is going to make another change. Marcus says, no, I'm happy with what I have. In the process of over number 8, 50 for 5. Past the keeper. It's going down to the boundary. Waldron does the cleaning up. So a run takes the score to 51. $51 for 5. 2 deliveries left in the over. Marcus, right arm over the wicket. A little bit of pacey from the southern end. Beaten again. Gonzalez is late. Someone is calling for full and straight, but full and straight could be pumped. So, a good start here by the Caribbean mix. Picking up some early wickets. By rebuilding here, nobody Eccles All-Stars. Gonzalez, side the all-stump again. Another dot ball. So the end of the over. First from Marcus. The score now is 51 for 5.
Not looking for love, no way. Just wanna have fun, no yeah. So bring it and come. Pop up your foot and push it right back, work back, work back, work back, work back. Raise your hands and push it right back, work back, work back, work back, work back, work back. Oh God. Can't wait until carnival day when the pussy reach the highway.
Looks like it's gonna be holder. So we're in the silly season. Elections due February 11th, but right after that, it's heartbreak time. Valentine's Day around the corner. So if you're brave enough and you want to say goodnight to a special someone who's at the ground, you can WhatsApp me your messages. The DJs, I don't think the DJ taking requests tonight. DJ is taking requests tonight, but it will be a donation. It'll cost you a trip to to the dearest dearest are the Indians above there. They're working with fish tonight, the DJ said, boy. so requests will be taken. If you want to say a shout out to somebody, a good night, hello, happy birthday, happy anniversary. If you want to break up with your spouse, we can do it here for you. You send me the message, I'll read out loud. Just don't look in their face. You can look away. We do breakups here as well. Yeah.
Oh, we can do that.
51 for 5. That number, Sancho's your number again. 2302783. That's Sancho's number. You can send in your request. Hold the slow ball wrapped on the pad, out leg before. So slow ball by Holder. The batsman looking for a sweep, missing loud appeal there from the keeper, and he is out leg before limb. They are now 51 for 6. We're in over number 9. sorry, the batsman was Gonzalez.
Last night I saw you standing, and I started pretending I knew you, and you knew me too. And just like a romance, you were too shy, but you weren't the only cause, so was I. And I dreamed of you ever since. Now I build up my confidence, and next time you come my way, I know just what to say. Can we talk for a minute? Girl,
I'm gonna take my DJ's playing the weekend right for Valentine's Day. I remember a couple years ago we actually had a game played on Valentine's night. Boy, it was edgy. Some guys were under a lot of problems. But we're gonna finish the term a week earlier this year. So you can't use the excuse you're at cricket. You're missing our guy Sean, he's at work, working hard for the country. So they said we're in the silly season, so guys are putting in overtime. 51 now for 6. New batsman Daniel Ross feeds it up to Holder. In the air, over that field of Phillips. It was agonizing. Mariah with a misfield as well, but quickly recovered. It was agonizing in the air. Cody Phillips started to think to pedal back, but Cody couldn't move quickly enough. So 52 for 6. Caribbean Mix winning the toss and electing to field. Looking like a good decision so far. Someone sends a message. The DJ in love. DJ up in the feelings, boy. That message just came. Driven out through the offside. They've gone for 1. Should get back for 2 quite easily. So 2 to the score. $54 for 6. Lim drives hard down the ground, intercepted by Phillips. Oh, could have been another mix up between the two, but Phillips not able to pick up cleanly. $55 now for 6. So you can continue to send your messages in. Hold a big shot by the batsman attempted, makes no contact. Take him with the keeper. So to the lady who sent the message saying the DJ's in love, he says he has a tune just for you. 55 for 6. Eccles All Stars, final preliminary game, up against the Caribbean Mix, down the leg side. Can't put it away. Is Ross? So, end of the over, an eventful one as well. Eccles All Stars. After 9 overs, they are 55 for 6.
call on me, I will be waiting. Count on me, I will be there. Anytime the times get too tough, anytime your best ain't enough, I'll be the one to make it better. I'll be there to protect you, see you through. I'll be there and there is nothing I
Wow, that's a deep one, boy. I'm telling you, if you guys follow TikTok, you know there's a young guy a little guy on TikTok named Derek. You play that song that one. How could you bring the moon? It's not your moon to bring. Derek will have a problem with that, I can tell you. 55 for 6. Looks like there's going to be another bowling change from the southern end. Is it? So it looks like it's going to be Captain Blake. Captain wants results to do himself. Someone said another Guyanese. Caribbean mix not by default. Blake first delivery is full. Played down to Lawan. By Lim gets his 20th run. Takes the score up to 56. 56 for 6. A rebuilding partnership needed between these two. 55 for 6. 56 for 6. Our DJs are so biased. We're in over number 10 with him, Daniel Ross. They got a lot of batting. This Eccles All Stars team. We haven't seen Joseph as yet. Played out to short cover. Caribbean mix. It's a mixture of players from all islands. More Guyanese and Bajans than anything else, but they're doing a good job against their compatriots. 56 for 6. Blake again. Slow delivery hit. Where is it gone? Down to long off. Easy single. Sometimes you gotta just take a minute. A no ball by Blake. He's been guilty of this in this tournament. That'll take the score up by 3. So 59. 59 now for 6. There's been a couple of the balls in this tournament. Guilty of overstepping the crease. They were swung hard and far and away for a maximum. So Lim gets the delivery close to him. The extension of the arms over long off away for a maximum. Takes the score up to 65. 65 now for 6 over number 10. A good comeback by Blake. Lim can only defend. Respect shown to a good delivery. We're almost at the halfway stage. Final delivery over number 10 coming up. 65 for 6. Blake again. Slow ball. And it's picked and pummeled over the boundary for yet another maximum. So the chance to bring himself on is not proved to be a good one. Blake has been punished for some 16 runs for his over. The score is now, after 10 overs, 71 for 6.
Girl, it's driving me insane. And I know I just need one more chance to prove my love to you. And if you come back to me, I'll guarantee that I'll never let you go. And we go back to the days our love was strong.
Oh my God. We got Baby making music, boy. 65 for 6, the outside the All-Star. 71 for 6. Baby making music, boy. The weather's nice. The company is nicer. We're here for a reason, another season. 71 for 6. Holder. Driven off the edge down to third man. They wouldn't complete the single. No run. So Holder, after a good start. Remember, we still have those vouchers. We're going to have 2 draws done tonight. Food deliveries being done. Everybody don't get food delivery and delivered to them is this thing. I got to order food. Holder. Driven in the air and away over the boundary. Mariah can't hold it. So a 6 to Ross is first for the night. Takes the score up to 77 for 6. As I said, the Eccles All Stars continue to come, and they're coming hard. 26 the partnership from 14 balls. So rebuilding but not wasting a lot of time. Their batsmen continue to be aggressive, continue to be positive. They are not taking a back step. They've played a positive brand of cricket all week long. Seems like that's the way they're going to continue. They've already guaranteed a place in the elimination process starting here tomorrow. Only where they will end off the inside edge. Single to backward square. The only real concessions where will they end up. But for sure they will get into the elimination phase of this tournament, having secured 16 points from their 5 games, 4 wins and a loss. 78 for 6. Partnership 27. Lim on strike on 32. Ross on 9. Holder, right arm over the wicket, picked up a wicket, his right first delivery. Buzzy Rich is side the or stump, looking for a big expensive shot. His Lim can't make contact. So wide, in fact, the umpire signals a wide. It was taken the score up by 2. 70, you got a mathematician in the commentary booth. Says 2 is less than 6. 80 for 6. Holder, again, over the wicket. Hit far. So he should have stayed outside the all-stump as the DJ said. He got too close and Lim hits that one a long way to complete the 11th over. Eccles All-Stars there, 86 for 6.
Close your eyes, make a wish, and blow out the candlelight. For tonight is just your night. We're gonna celebrate all through the night. Pour the wine, light the fire. Girl, your wish is my command. I submit to your demands. I will do anything. Girl, you need only that. I'll make love to you like you want me to, and I'll hold you tight, baby, all through the night. I'll make love to you when you want me to, and I will not let go till you tell me to.
I make love when you want me to, but not as long as you want me to. 86 for 6. Remember, spend $20 at the bar. Have an opportunity for a $50 KFC voucher and a $50 from Saul, Warrens, and Wildy. Saul, Warrens, and Wildy. Murray will come back in the straight. He's picked up hat trick tonight. Just missing 3 left-handers, so the skipper stirred him with another left-hander in to see if he can pick up his 4th left-hander for the night. Left arm over the wicket. Played out to backward point. Knocked down there by the fielder, looks to be Herwin. So can't score. 86 for 6. We're in over number 12. Maria. 3 overs, no maidens, 3 for 17. Left arm over the wicket. He has been good tonight. Full pitch delivery into the pads. Can't score. Keeper is Davis. He's been good. He's been tidy. He's been unnoticed. Good keepers are never noticed. 86 for 6. Maria. The process of his 4th over. Left arm over the wicket. Full pitch delivery off the inside edge. Can't score. So Ross, 9 from 11. Hit 1-6. Lynn, 38 from 23 balls. He struck 4 sixes. A little bit of word of advice and encouragement coming from his partner. by what going on by 86 for 6. Mariah outside the all step. Another dark ball. It's coming fast and furious in the commentary booth. Over number 12. I think you guys forget I'm also talking. Driven in the air, over cover. No one out there at all. And they'll go into the boundary for 4. So Mariah, 2 wide. And Ross, good enough to put the loose delivery away. Score goes up to 90 for 6. This partnership blossoming. It's at 39 from some 21 balls. So once again, lovely crowd is coming. Expect these crowds to even get bigger as we get into the elimination phase of the tournament. Remember tomorrow, Sunday, position 1 plays position 2. The winner goes directly into the finals. Mariah beats him outside the all-stop, not taken clean by the keeper. And they get a single. So a bite to complete the over and the spell of Mariah. 4 was no means 3 for 21. Eccles All-Stars being at Sabat after 12 overs. They are 91 for 6.
So late. It's kind of hard to talk right now. Honey, why you crying? Is everything okay? Is that your man?
But name being called when you're in bed, it's different. 91 for 6. Still taking requests. 2302783. Calvin Marcus switches in. Andrew Lim on 38. Partnership was 40 between these two. Marcus over the wicket. The richest quick down beats the batsman. No signal. Some more words of advice coming there from partner Ross. So 91 for 6. Current rate 7.58. Projected score 152. They'll take that there because All Stars. After a disastrous start, the top order being completely blown away. The Caribbean mix, but the middle to lower order with some work to do. So far, doing a good job. Marcus again is hit in the air and pass Harewood out to that field on this well strong position. They come back quickly for 2. So Harewood, I'll be modest and call it a dive. Looks like he fell in wet sand too. Harewood doesn't move very quickly. But a 2 takes the score up to 93. 93 for 6. And pace off. Quite delivered by the All-Star. Ross through his hands. Through that delivery. Over point away for a maximum. Takes the score up now to 99. 99 for 7. The Eccles All-Stars still coming. Partnership now of 48 between these two. So good rebuilding phase. That's you guys to please stay off the field. And I mean all these spectators walking around encroaching the field. 99 for 6. Ross on 21. Lim 38. And over number 13 of 20. Fielder goes out to deep backward square. Change of angle. It seems. So asking the batsman to hit into the leg side, into a slight breeze. So Marcus looking to tighten his line. Gotta be careful of those legs sideways now with this field. Has to be straight. Can't bowl outside the off stump. Marcus again. Tucked into the offside to get an easy single. So good single there brings up the 100 as well. The 100 comes up for the Eccles All-Stars. 100 from 78 deliveries, 59 minutes of batting, 7 fours and 6 sixes. So as I said, they continue to come hard. These two with a rebuilding phase so far. 100 for 6. Our vouchers are blown away. Remember, spend $20 at the bar. You get a ticket. You get half of a ticket. The other half will be drawn here by me, Marcus again. Side or stop attempt to stumping. Now that says the keeper. So you spend $20 at the bar, you become eligible for those two draws that will be done. One for a KFC voucher, $50. Another one for products from Saul, Warrens, and Wildy. 100 for 6. Marcus again. Side the off sub. Taken by the keeper. So end of the over. End of the 13th over. Eccles All Stars. They are 100 for 6.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Woke up this morning, I saw an empty bed. Where you were supposed to be, boy? I saw a note instead. When I open it up, now, Lord, this is what it read. Bye bye, baby, bye bye. You know I love you and that's no lie. But I find myself another bonafide. Everything I want, you can buy. Never wanna cry, never wanna shed a tear. No, no. But when I look upon them words today, I got to say, why, baby, why, baby, why? Why you took my sunshine? I'm why you took my sunshine? And I just got my head and ring and it rain. You took my sunshine. I'm why you took my sunshine?
100 for 6 after 13 overs. Captain Lonsdale Black. Blake. Back into the attack. 100 for 6. I was reading the message. Sorry about that. 100 for 6. Haven't seen my friend of Indian Caucasian for quite a while. I'm gonna come see me. Haven't seen Donna either. I dropped my keys tonight, and I saw my toes and right away I thought about Donna. I need a pedicure, boys. Rough way. Life in the jungle ain't easy. Donna don't just do massages. She does pedicures and manicures as well. 100 for 6. That's Donna from Body Bliss, one of our sponsors. She's usually here doing massages. I haven't seen her tonight, but she usually works very hard. The Eccles All Stars team kept her busy. Even on a day off, she was doing some personal work for these guys, keeping them play ready. So Blake will operate around the wicket, 100 for 6. Side the off stump. Wide segment by the umpire. That'll take score up by 2. And that will also bring the 50-run partnership between these two. 51 runs, the partnership from some 29 balls. So these two, the rebuilding stage. 102 for 6. Remember those wides and the balls counted as 2, plus any other run scored. One rebuild until overs 19 and 20. Blake again. The Rich is driven hard down the ground. Too low off. Looks like Maria. Just a single to Ross. 103 for 6. That projected score now 155. Eccles All Stars will take that at this stage. Remember, they were 50 yards for 6 after we had this wonderful partnership of some, which is now seeing some 53 runs being added. Remember, you can get your food, lots of food here on the side. You eat all. Lots of food out here. Get your popcorn. You have to find out. There's a request going for anyone that in the intent doing the food container, if they have fish or popcorn chicken. We hear the tenders are good as well. Blake is driven off the edge down to third man. Waldron's quickly in, but the batsman even quicker. They get an easy single in the end. 104 for 6. So we haven't seen our guys lately and upsy daisy treats. They set the standard with samples. We're still waiting for samples from Deers. We haven't had a roti to samples yet. We had popcorn in the air. High, high. Will a fielder be able to get under it? No. Too high, swirling in the wind, and a wide return coming back, driving the keeper away from the stumps. By the end, 106 for 6. What is that? I gotta keep things going. These fellas, we at Police Sports Complex. Got police in the back. 106 for 6. Now that one wasn't high, to be fair. 106 for 6. Blake again. Down the leg side, good stop by the keeper, but they will capitalize and get the extra run. Score will go up by 3. 109. 109 for 6. So really good battle here between these two teams. 109 for 6. Back deep, go deep, all in. 109 for 6. Ball by ball, inch by inch. Another single. So, end of the over. End of over number 14. Eccles All Stars, they are 110 for 6.
Letters alone won't do. Baby, can I get a glimpse of you? Don't tell me no, no, not this time. Yeah, yeah. Baby girl, I cannot help myself. I want you and I need no one else. Tell me the place, please tell me the time. Baby, the suspense is killing me. Yeah. Can't wait forever. And if you let me slip away, yeah, it wouldn't be so clever. So, baby, can we meet? So I can light your fire. Baby, can we meet? Cause I got what you want, and you got what I need, yeah. Baby, can we meet?
Sanchi don't miss nothing. 14 hours have been completed. 110. 110 for 6. Looks like it's going to be Marcus. 2 overs, no minutes, none for 14. Projected score 157. Says the Crit Heroes app. Once again, remember the stream is going out live. Comments of Bell Imagery. And I think I will have to get all the final details, but for you guys who are here, the guys from Eccles All Stars, you haven't heard, the finals will be streamed on Flow Sports. So a lot to play for as well. Marcus around the wicket. Widely outside the off stump. Not taken clean by the keeper. Another dot ball. So Marcus looking to bring the offside into play. 110 for 6. Lim on 40. Ross on 25. Partnership of 59 between these two. 110 for 6. Right, Sean Williams in the house. Wrapped on the pad. Currently the tournament's leading run scorer. Let's see how long that lasts. I think Thomas is sitting some 10 runs behind him, something like that now. And Sean Williams have played no further more in this tournament. Marcus is driven down to Lawan. 2 fielders converge, and near Mariah does the fielding. So just a single. So 111 for 6. A little quiet period. You're going to see that big finish from the Eccles All Stars. We're over number 15. They've been able to keep wickets in hand at the back end. Didn't look so at one stage. Someone said early night. Guyanese are usually limelight. Ball! Neck and crop. So Ross going into the onside, missing. Marcus hits 111 now for 7. We're over number 15.
And this a one and names too, Baba Dookie Day. Tell you with a whole heap of smile coming your way. Oh baby, if that you smile, just smile. Never make them see you cry. Smile, just smile. Never let them hold you down. Smile, just smile. Never let them see you cry. Smile, just smile. Never let them hold you down. Why you not love me? Do you like Bill and Red Kid Show? And the landlord is evicting you. I don't love them.
111 now for 7. It's getting up to that time. Sanchez beginning to wrap up the jackets going on. Next will come the pants, then the blanket, and then 10 more toes. 111 for 7. Marcus around the wicket to the new batsman, gets the short ball. Joseph. Is it just me? I got to see guys from Eccles also. Is it just me or this guy Joseph looks like Rovman Powell? I saw him at the airport. I was like, what's Powell doing on the island? Looks like a left-handed Rovman Powell. Second cousin on his fifth outside. 111 for 7. Marcus again. Beating outside the awesome. Edge down to third man. Yeah, he's batting like Powell too, I can tell you. A lot of edge. End of the over, end of 15 overs, a successful one as well for the Caribbean mates and for Marcus. 111 for 7.
You know, he's a man who can't take the botheration, you know. So let the door it, yeah. I wear the good Lord splits, yeah. Brand new music and things, you say you love me and you care, but you never then near. You always on the run. Now tell me this, why we can't spend no quality time? Kick back and just unwind. You always have something to do. That simple mean that love you're not true, cause only when you want to me hear you shout I love you. Tell me where all the passion gone, all of the warmth. Tell me where is all of the tenderness. And there is something else that's been bugging me for so long. Tell me this, tell me if love's so nice. Tell me why it hurts so bad. Madam, if love's so nice.
$111 for 7. $111 for 7. First delivery driven out to low off and into boundary for 4. So Lim continues the good work he's been doing so far. 115 now for 7. $115 for 7. In the 16th over being bowled by Blake. He's coming for a little bit of tap around the wicket. Swung at past the keeper. Lim hands up like a traffic cop, says no. Wants to bat as many deliveries as he can. We have how many deliveries left? 4 and 4. 26 deliveries left in the innings. Over number 16. Blake again around the wicket, driven hard down the ground, straight to Lawan. Mariah does the field, seems to be everywhere. This Mariah. Return coming up. So just another single. 116 for 7. Over number 16 being bowled. Projected score. 16. I want somebody from Eccles to come to the commentary booth and tell me how this week has been really. We're going to find out how this week has been there. I want the Eccles to send somebody to commentary booth, please. Anybody, somebody. 116, 118 now for 7. something to just let us know how the week has been really, because we haven't heard from them other than when they've been blading us with bat and ball. 118 for 7. Into the onside. They get another single, easy single. So 119. Now for 7, we're in over number 16. So the Eccles All-Stars have had a really good week. I'll tell you that. They've played a brand of cricket that I personally like. Very positive, very aggressive. A lot of support coming from their fellow teammates. Played out into the offside by Lim. Picks up his 47th run to complete over number 16. Eccles All-Stars being asked about. They're 120 for 7.
My number one girl, you should know this by now. You're my number one girl. There is no other. Oh no, not in this world. We'll live together and sever will never, like two peas in a pod. That's the way we will be. Now, baby, just you wait and see. Some people may try to keep us apart. They can't change the feelings deep within my heart. I know now for sure I love you much more than you can imagine. Girl, my love is for real. I need a love that I can feel. Yeah, you gave me a smile and you went away, baby. I pray to Jah.
120 for 7 after 16 hours. My dude is back. Small dude, big energy. Never stops, this little man. There's the reason why everybody has a child. I thank them for the service, because people like me ain't ever doing that again. So if you have a baby or expect one, thank you for your service. That little dude has energy to spare. Small dude with big energy. Well, I bought him that he fights for his food. He doesn't mess with his food or his drinks. 120 for 7. Lim warmed himself up. He's on 47. Holder will come into strike. Holder to bowl over number 17 from the northern end. First was hit in the air and out to cover, and it wouldn't be taken. Drop sharp here. Shouts of 2. They're going to touch and come back. A misfield means that they get it eased in the end. Lim wasn't sure, but Joseph was always confident. So 2 takes the score up to 122. 122 for 7. They want to close the innings out the Caribbean Mets. They think they'll let it slip. Projected score still hovering around 150. It's at 151 right now. Holder will continue again to Lim. Drives that delivery, seems to go down to third man. Wait for a signal from the umpire. No signal, so that signal will mean that Lim has gone to 50. So 50 to Lim, 50 coming from 63 minutes, 3 fours and 4 sixes. So if ever there was an innings in a crisis, this was one. 50 out for 5 they were. He was able to put together a partnership and now take his personal tally up to 50. So as I said, the Eccles All-Stars team, they're back pretty deep. And then Lim just found a good fall here tonight. 123 for 7. We're in the 17th over. Holder. Joseph in the sights will operate right arm over the wicket to Joseph, who swings our delivery down the ground to Lawan. Looks like it's going to be Captain Blake, so they get an easy single. 124 now for 7. They want to close the innings out here. Projected score 150 if the Eccles All-Stars. I'm sure at 50 odds for 5 they'll take that. Still some work to do. The right-handed Lim will come into strike. I like Saturday nights at Weymouth. Saturday nights at Weymouth are always nice. Hold it again. In the air and gone. A long, long way back, Lim. Another maximum to him, his 5th of the night. He goes up to 56. The score goes up to 130 for 7. So Holder getting too close and Lim onto the front foot. Played it so effortlessly. These fiberglass bats, I tell you, they've made this cricket a whole new level. I can tell you, there was a time when those balls would be dropping either in the square or just behind, but now they're clearing the full size. I mean, this is a northern small ground here at Weymouth Walk 7. Holder again to Lim. Drives out very hard outside the stump, goes down to third man. They get a signal from the umpire, none. So off the edge. So 131 for 7. 131 for 7. We're in over number 17. Remember, it's a 20 over affair. Caribbean mix. Cody Phillips and his crew begin to think about their batting. Right about now. Swung into the onside. Can't score on this occasion. So, end of over number 17. Be nice about the Eccles All-Stars. They are 131 for 7.
I just can't live without you. No, nowhere. Now many men will try to tell you bad things about me. Oh baby, let them try. I know one day their lust will die. And there will be no cause or reason for you to doubt me. Because what I feel is real. The love that I have is your signed and sealed. Now I'm building my whole wide world around you. But baby, here's my request from you. Baby, don't take my kindness for weakness. Please don't take my sweetness for weakness.
Now we are the interesting phase of the competition where where the Caribbean makes through everything how the Eccles All-Stars. They bowl their premier bowlers out, looking for that 6 and 7 wicket. It didn't come, which means now we've found that Mariah's bowled out, Waldron's bowled out, Marcus is almost bowled out. They have to find someone to close the innings out. Blake has been expensive. 3 overs, no minutes, none for 35. 131 for 7. Projected score 154. The Eccles All-Stars looking to push. Hard push at the end. Blake will operate around the wicket. Full pitch there. It's gone. Far over Lawan. So another maximum here to Lim. He goes up to 63. 137 for 7. So here comes the last minute charge. 160 now the projected score. Man said send some balls. I got a couple here. One ball behind you. If Blake continues to bowl, here's another. Since Blake is bowling, take 2. 137 for 7. Blake will operate around the wicket again. 63 to Lim. Good innings from 39 balls. 3 4s, 6 maximums. I think this Eccles team has hit the most sixes this tournament for sure this year. Blake again, driven hard down the ground. It will go on the bounce to Mariah. Sends the left-handed return in. So 138 for 7. I keep telling Azambo he's in this booth, you know. Blake again to Joseph down the leg side. Waldron does the feeling. So they get 3. 2 plus 1. Remember in the 18th over, after this it would just have been 1 plus 1. But right now 2 plus 1 wouldn't be bull. 137 for 7. Projected score goes up now to 160. The Eccles All-Stars innings going the right way. 137 for 7. Blake again. Swung. Where's it gone? Down behind square. Phillips is quickly after it. Can he pull it back? I don't think so. It goes across the rope. No. Pulls up just inside. And the batsman have completed 3. 3 to the score. Takes the score now up to 144. So 144 for 7, 150 inside. Didn't look so at the one stage when they were 52 for 5. No. Blake trying to close the innings out. Joseph swings the delivery down the ground and almost a brilliant one-handed catch. Well, what it was, he saved the maximum for sure. So fantastic effort looks to be a Talbot Braffett down there on the boundary, sailing what seems to all meant to be a sure 6. So good stop there by Braffett. Someone says he needs to do more. He's a professional cricketer. Blake again. In the air is gone for yet another maximum. So the 150 has come up for the Eccles. They're 151 for 7 after 18 over Lim. He goes up to 73.
If loving you is wrong, I don't wanna be right. If being right means being without you, I'd rather be wrong doing life. Your mom and daddy say it's a shame, it's a downright disgrace. But long as I got you by my side, I don't care what you people say. Your friends tell you it's no future in love in a married man.
Hundred 151 for 7. We're in the 19th over. So 151 for 7. You're going to get a new DJ crew. You're going to get them in the field. Wrapped on the pad, looking for a single chance. When return comes in, hits the batsman. So, no harm, no foul. Looking for the run out. We have a special request that has come in, and we're going to address that at the end of the over because I think it's really important. I like this request. I'm going to make sure we honor your wishes. This request will be done at the end of the over. 100, and when you finish, make a trip to Deer's Bar. 152 for 7. Side the off stump doesn't bounce wide, signal by the umpire. That'll take the score up by 1. Remember the 19th over, so that will have to be rebowled. $153 for 7. Swing and a miss again, but past the keeper. They get an easy single. So score will go up by 1. 1 by 154 for 7. 154 for 7. 19th over, trying to close out here is Holder. Goes to Joseph in the air. A little bit of spin on that one. Batsman cross for 1. That's all they'll be. So, how many did there is? We had 5. So, we're going to read this out request right now. And it's a special song being requested for Rajendra Danraj from the Eccles All Stars. Your wife wants to wish you an early happy birthday. Your wife Marissa, your birthday coming up on February the 13th. So Rajendra Danraj, we want to wish you happy birthday, early birthday on February the 13th. And she's played as a bold, trying to ruin your wish, Marissa. Joseph Lim has been bowled. A good note has ended 73, but we're going to give Marissa her wish. We're going to play a song just for Danraj on his birthday, which comes up on February the 13th.
When I first saw you,
first time you touched me, I felt love. And after all this time, you're still the one I love. Yeah. Looks like we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby. We might have took the long way. We knew we'd get there someday. They said, I bet they'll never make it, but just look at us holding on. We're still together, still going strong. You're still the one I run to, the one that I belong to. You're still the one.
Well, happy birthday, Dara, from Marissa. I can tell you, once Marissa played that song, I can tell you where it was played. The Roadside the All Step. The fact she requests that song, Dara, tells me that early relationship you give the Lord trouble. And people didn't think you would make it. But she stuck with you. You've been a good man and no good husband. And she's proud to let the world know that you are her husband. So happy birthday and congratulations to the both of you. Hope you're enjoying your trip here in Barbados. 155 for 8. In the air, chance of a cat. Mariah sails under again on the boundary on the third attempt. Takes the cat, so right on the boundary rope. Mariah, as he's done over and over again. Good hands. Takes the catch. Eccles All Stars after 19 overs. They are now 156 for 9 as Oscar Joseph comes back without scoring.
Uh-huh. 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 I say, you're so sweet. I wanna rap.
Oh Lord!
Like a lollipop, she said, like a lollipop, like a lollipop, she said, like a lollipop, yeah. Bottles in the club, yeah. Shawty wanna, yeah. She love me, baby. She like a lollipop. Shawty wanna, bottles in the club. Shawty wanna, oh, get a mama and swag like mine. She even wear a hurt on her back like mine.
Kevin Marcus, the ball, the final over. 156 for 9. And Kumaramana, he'll bat the non-strikers, and we've seen him bat once before. And it's always been suggested that once Morano goes to the wicket, you get ready to bowl. And the base shot, a left ball, and Kevin Joseph all over that one. I said to this guy, looks like the left-handed Rover Powell, and that one's hit a long way. 160 is coming up now. 162 for 9. 29 for 5 they were. 52 for 6. Now they're 162 for 9. And the last over of the innings, Eccles All Stars, they look like a team on a mission. They will be the team to beat in this storm. I say that without fear of contradiction. 162 for 9. Marcus outside the off stump. Dot ball taken by the keeper. The Eccles All Stars look like a really good unit. From what we've seen in this preliminary stage, they are the team to beat. Little bit of chinks in the armor just like everybody else, but they bat deep. They play in unison with each other. Marcus again. Oh! Will we have the first ball onto the tank? It's gone away for 6. So a short ball just short of the tank. Joseph swing into the onside. Another maximum take to score up to 168 now for 9. Eccles All Stars. This is a team who obviously knows how to win. A never say die attitude. They continue to come. They continue to come hard. 29 for 5. They never ever once gave up. Messages came from the heart. Back deep they've done. Marcus again, full pitch delivery. Is driven hard down the ground and away for another 4. I said to you, this is the left-handed Rovma power. This guy punches a serious punch. 172 now for 9. So all the projected scores 150 going through the window as this final over has gone 6.64. 172 now for 9. Marcus again. Slow delivery. Wrapped on the pad. Out leg before. And Joseph, who walked for that decision, didn't even wait. A baseman on his face. He knew he was beaten, defended by a slow ball. But a fantastic finish innings by him. What was going down as a fantastic innings here by the Eccles All-Stars. They're in at 172 all out. We're going to try to see if we can get 172 for 9. At the end of the allotment of 20 overs, the Eccles All-Stars, remember at one stage they were 29 for 5. So a really good fight back. As soon as the app gets itself sorted out. $172 all out. As soon as we can get the app started, we'll give you the individual scores. Oh, there we go. So Yusuf, he made 11. Prasad 3. Vera didn't score. Thomas 5. Lim 73. Anthony he didn't score. Troy Gonzalez 8. Daniel Ross 25. Kevin Joseph at the end 21 from 14 balls. 1 4 and 2 sixes. Oscar Joseph he didn't score. And Romana he didn't score. Not out. Waldron 4 was no minutes 2 for 27. Mariah 4 was no minutes 3 for 21. Kevin Marcus Trent 4 was no minutes 2 for 31. Harris Soda 4 was no minutes 3 for 34. Lonsdale Blake 4 was no minutes none for 55. They lost wickets at 14 14, 19 29 29. That stage were 29 for 5, 51 for 6, then 111 for 7, 155 for 8, 156 for 9, 172 all out. So the Caribbean Mets, who had a promising start, will now require a very big total, a big odds really, of 173 for a victory.
Barbados, champion of champions, the #1 T20 Paintball Cricket Tournament is back. 7 teams battle for the championship and $15,000 in cash. Tournament starts from January 3rd to February 7th, every Sunday at 7 p.m. Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. and Saturdays 6 p.m. at the Wims Recreational Grounds. The Guyanese champion of champions, Eccles All-Stars, are flying in for the competition. Will the champion cup go to Georgetown or will it stay in Bridgetown? It's nail-biting cricket action. Bars are fully stocked and food will be on sale all night. So bring the entire family and support your team in the champion of champions T20 Paintball Cricket. January 3rd to February 7th, every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at the Weymouth Recreation Ground.
What are you doing? Young brother, sharp vibes. Sometimes you got to slow it down so you can feel what you're working on. Feel to get it right, make it got to be the right rhythm. Then you go
Here, happy families.
What are you doing? Young brother, sharp vibes. Sometimes you got to slow it down so you can feel what you're working on. Feel to get it right, make it got to be the right rhythm. Then you could put it on. If you're tired of the jumping, take a trip that we move along. Sexy whining, levy, you come together like a slow song. This time it is your time, baby. Let's focus on this wine, baby. This bed will be one of a kind, so prepare your mind and get ready for the jamming. You will have a time of your life. This sweetness feels like paradise. The way you come give me inch by inch. Roll up on it, inch by inch. Rub up on it, inch by inch. And don't leave no space between us. Roll up on it, inch by inch. Roll up on it, inch by inch. Rub up on it, inch by inch. And don't leave no space between us. Even the sunlight can't come between us. If we just hold on tight, nobody can come between us. Even the sunlight can't come between us. Just hold on tight, girl. She say, look up on my invitation. You'll be shy when I come around. The special flexes for special guests. I am one in a million. And if I tired of the jumping, I take a trip on the big move along. Sexy whining, love your crowd together like a slow song. This time it is your time, baby. Let's focus on this wine, baby. This fed will be one of a kind, so prepare your mind and get ready for the jamming. You go have a time of your life. This sweetness feels like paradise. The way you open your like any vibe, nothing wrong now with a little vibe. So baby, just relax and give me inch by inch. Roll back on it, inch by inch. Rub up on it, inch by inch. And don't leave no space between us. Roll back on it, inch by inch. Roll back on it, inch by inch. Rub up on it, inch by inch. And don't leave.
Yes, sir. Your mind.
Out of my dream, real life. Girl, I wanna know you feel like. Yeah. Step out of my dream to my real life. Girl, I wanna know you feel like. Yeah. Come closer to me, let the stars align. In the middle of the night, you bring the sunshine. This lady, she have a fun on the fire, on a flame when she cooking. Yeah. She have a government name, but I call she good looking. Step out of my dream to my real life. Girl, I wanna know you feel like. Yeah. Come closer to me, let the stars align. In the middle of the night, you bring the sunshine. This lady, she have a fun on the fire, on a flame when she cooking. Yeah. She have a government name, but I call she good looking. And she look innocent, but she know what she doing. Oh, it's not the fun on the fire, but the season she put in. She have me falling, hiya, hiya, hiya. Good love is lady, hiya, hiya, hiya. You drive me crazy, hiya, hiya, hiya. Good love is lady, you drive me crazy, yeah. So I just hold on, right it. I love you, I see in front of me. Slow down, time it. I love you, I see in front of me. Hold on, right it. I love you, I see in front of me. Slow down, time it. I love you, I see in front of me. She have a fun on the fire, on a flame when she cooking. She have a government name, but I call she good looking. And she look innocent, but she know what she doing. Oh, it's not the fun on the fire, but the season she put in. She have me falling, hiya, hiya, hiya. Good Lord, Miss Lady, hiya, hiya, hiya. You drive me crazy, hiya, hiya, hiya. Good Lord, Miss Lady, you drive me crazy, yeah. So I just hold on, right it. I love you, I see in front of me. Slow down, time it. I love you, I see in front of me. Hold on, right it. I love you, I see in front of me. Slow down, time it. I love you, I see in front of me. Yeah, I love you, I see in front of me.
Yeah, double M, hey. I feel your frequency from miles away. You come alive with one wine, baby. Hey, with you I want to dance the night away. One chance in a lifetime, baby. So don't feel away. Hey, hey. You do like the fast life, hey. You look on the bright side, girl. I go take the play. Yeah, yeah. Hey, I just want you come and light it up. Just a little whining up. Come and meet me behind the truck till we rev it up. All day, keep throwing it back, I know why you stop. Baby, no way. We could post up all the pictures you want when you're ready. I could over here, darling. You could over there. But we could meet in the middle and start a bacchanal. Stay in the middle, hey. What we could do now? Jam to a rhythm in the heat, a carnival. Out in the heat, hey. What we could do now? Start to wine on it. I said, compromise on it. Baby, spend time on it. Hey, I said, compromise on it. Hey, can we talk some business? You know I want your company. And it's nothing too risky. Limited liability. Don't worry. If you try all the things I like, yeah, you could still be shy in the morning. So don't feel away. You don't like the fast life. When you come the bright side, girl, I go take the blame. I just want you come and bite it up. Just a little whining now. Say, come and meet me behind the truck till we rev it up. Say, all day, keep throwing it back. I know why you stop. Baby, no way. We could post up all the pictures you want when you're ready. I could over here, darling. You could over here. But we could meet in the middle and start a bacchanal. Stay in the middle, hey. What we could do now? Jam to a rhythm in the heat, a carnival. Out in the heat, hey. What we could do now? Start to wine on it. I say, compromise on it. Baby, spend time on it. I say, compromise on it. Start to wine on it. I say, compromise on it. Baby, spend time on it. I say, compromise on it. Lighter! We both hit heavy, family. I'm walking on something dirty. As long as you keep it safe. I know you're rough already. Just promise don't bring it back in pieces. Oh Lord, there's only one I love. Oh, 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 oh. I would never be so selfish. I'll give you just what you want. Let's make it have so much damage. Just go away and give it back in pieces. Oh Lord, there's only one I love. I just take good care of me things, so I real proud of me things. I know you just cannot lose your mind whenever you see them passing. It's heavy, you like it, you want it. I just want to know if you get up or how you go handle it. If my thing end up all on the ground, I need you to manage it. Don't do too much, don't rock it up. I'll lend you this. I'm gonna need it back. I'm gonna need it back. I want to hear something, baby. As long as you keep it safe. I know you're rough already. Just promise don't bring it back in pieces. Oh Lord, there's only one I love. Oh, 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 oh. I would never be so selfish. I'll give you just what you want. That's make it have so much damage. Just go away and give it back in pieces. Oh Lord, there's only one love. Sit away, give it just so I give you. 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 I think this makes some of them to stop and wonder how nice it would feel if they could have it just for an hour. How nice that would be to have it, to hold to know if you get and borrow, how you go handle it. If my thing get the ball on the ground, I need you to manage it. Don't do too much, don't rough it up. I'll lend you this, I'm gonna feed it back, I'm gonna need it back. I'm gonna you something good, as long as you keep it safe. I'm giving you a rough already, just promise don't bring it back in pieces. Oh Lord, there's only one I have.
Baby, when you whine on me, I get wet. I'm looking all through the party. I hope I find you there. And when I hold on your body, I put inside my name. Like this is respectfully.
Hundred and 73 the required target. And Haynes has already brought our first winner for the night. So get your ticket out. We're going to do the first draw for that $50 KFC voucher. So if you spent $20 at the bar, you can get your ticket out. I'm going to wait till my ticket get back before I draw this. First service of delivery down the leg side. Y signal by the umpire. Taken by the keeper. So Caribbean Mets, they are off and running. 2 without loss. Target 173. Cody Phillips and Akeem McCollin. 2 opening batsman. Phillips on strike. Gets a net delivery down the leg side. Wide signal by the umpire. That'll take the score up to 4. 4 without loss over number 1. So, required rate. I'm waiting for my ticket. I'm not calling his number till my ticket gets back. In defense is Phillips. So finally, ball on back. So 29 for 5, 52 for 6, the Eccles All Stars, getting up to 172. Keep your ticket in your hand. If you can't, your food not my fault. I waiting until my ticket comes. I spent money at the bar too. Another defensive stroke by Phillips. Cappy, make sure you get your tickets. Good. So I can call the number now. 668305. 668305. $50 KFC voucher. It is not yours, Romana. You won't buy anything from the bar all night. So don't stop to check your ticket. Wait. Jeez. None of the tickets is mine. Down the leg side, flicked around by Phillips. We wait for the signal from the umpire. Looks to be a leg by, so he hasn't got off the mark. Let me see. I have 2 tickets here. I won absolutely nothing. Ticket number 668305. You're the winner of a $50 KFC voucher. Remember, later on, we are going to also draw for that $50 voucher and products from Saul Warrens and Saul Wildy, driven up to Lawan by McCollin. Last game we saw him, we had a man match performance. He'll need one again tonight. End of the first over. 5 without loss in pursuit of 173.
When you whine on me, I get cold sweat. Baby, when you grind on me, I get cold sweat. And when you bend down low and you walk it so, you got sweating and I can't let go. When you move on me, I get
Every time it rains, I get wet. 6 without loss. I did. How's that work? This looks like Marissa. She's like she married to Dara. You gotta find who's Dara's wife though. You gotta get that one figured out. 6 without loss. Joseph. Full pitch delivery off the outside edge. Can't score is McCollum. So Oscar Joseph. So we're gonna find out who's Marissa and Daraj. Daraj didn't make the 11. Mariman never had got no luck. Full pitch delivery. Could be a jealousy thing, you know. 6 without loss. We know who's Daraj, but we don't know who his wife is. Daraj, where's your wife? Where's Daraj's wife? On the field? Who you married to, JT Thomas? JT say you're his wife, JT. JT say you're the man. 6 without loss. Joseph again. Work down in front of square. Gets a single. Daraj, your wife is in Guyana. So she's watching the stream. Oh, well done, mate. Never carry seed to the sun, TC. After 7 loss, 173 required. I can't help you down, Roger and Barbados. 668305. Cody Phillips is in defense. They got another single. We're going to give them a couple overs because they might be on the far side. So at the end of 2 overs, is it? No, not it. A message coming through from the umpire. Yes. Daraj is not going to the bar since he's been here. He's at the mercy of me. I got the mic. Joseph again. Driven hard. Where's it going? Down to long off. Easy single. So, quiet start here by the Caribbean Mets. 9 without loss. Somebody tell me Daraj out there begging for. But Daraj, you good. Good, Daraj. I can vouch that you've been good. We've been hanging out all week long. You've just been sleeping, watching TV. You're a good man. 9 without loss. Driven down the ground, out to extra cover. So no run. So just in case Marissa wonders, Daraj, I have a message for her. Married men don't cheat. Simple as that. End of the over. 9 without loss.
Baby, when you whine on me. I'm looking all through the party. I hope I find you there. And when I hold on your body, I'm gonna say my name. Like this is respectfully.
Respectfully yours. 9 without loss. Target 173. Current rate 4.91. Required rate 9.03. 164 runs required from 109 balls. In the air, chance of a catch. Feelers convergent and catch taken. So McCollum has perished. Looking to go down the ground off a Romanan. Caught at mid-on in the end. So Caribbean Mets have lost their first wicket. There are now 9 for 1. Ticket number 668305. Make your way to collect your prize.
Yeah. Double, boy, oh yeah. Double, boy, I would never tell a lie to you, 'cause I've
believe in the truth, and I just wanna live good. I don't want no dirty secrets fighting me and you, boy. I could only buy one car at a time, but I still want to. But I still want to. Cause I know what she like. Don't turn off the lights, now what she like. Can't believe a sweet, sweet girl like you would have tell me. That she weak.
I don't understand. I mean, so how many degrees we had this over? One. So at the end of this over, Mr. Hayes, if we've had no winner, we're gonna draw again. Ticket number 668305. Played out into the offside with the new batsman, the Thelbert Braffett. Man down. 9 for 1. Life is hard on some people. Some people got life hard, especially DJs. Looking to go into the onside. No run, so another dot ball. Pressure. Eccles All Stars. You know, he's my coolie man. He's never given me one complimentary ice cream all night. You know what money I spent with this man? Over $15,000. Never gave me an ice cream. Wrapped on the pad again. Not outside the apart from around the wicket. Not straight in the pit. Altaf, bring the complimentary ice cream to the commentary booth. Altaf. Altaf. 9 for 1. Collect the complimentary ice cream there. Around the wicket is Ramna again. Braffett drives, looking for a non-existent single. So panic setting in here. Can't score. So 3 dot balls. 9 for 1. We're not giving Sanchi any ice cream. She's always cool. She's wrapped up. So current rate 3.18. Required rate 9.5. 164 from 103 balls. Braffett in defense. Again looking for a non-existent single. Can't score. So end of the over. I've gotten my ice cream as well. 9 for 1.
What are you doing? She said, she said, she said, me cater to you, to me. She said, just relax and let me give you the thing. No, no, no. She said, take it easy, I said, you know, what are you doing? She said, she said, she said, let me cater to you. I said, cater to me. She said, just relax and let me give you the thing. No, no, no. Take it easy.
Phillips is in defense. I almost threw away my tickets. Forget we're going to draw again. Ticket number 668327. Ticket number 668327. We've abandoned that first ticket, so don't come anymore. So for a KFC voucher, ticket number 668327. I have some ice cream here from my good friend Altaf. Trying to find what's the name. Whatever it tastes good. Somebody said it's called Just Eat. Around the wicket is Joseph. So another dot ball. Ten for 1. Joseph around over the wicket. Driven hard down to widest one. That looks to be Ross. That's the feeling. Easy recognizable by his red shoes. So another single. 11 for 1. Phillips, he's on 2. Braffett comes into strike on 1. Easy, so I get you some sales out. I've said like this. Work with the DJs, money goes spend. Driven again down the ground. Another single, that's all there'll be. I'll tap the ice cream man. Wouldn't believe it. We gotta get Deras. The Deras. We're still waiting for that sample roti from Deras. Cut it in 4. Lamb. outside the All-Star. Stare down. We can get Blair on that case because we ain't get the sample roti yet. One lamb roti cut in four. And the money we spent at our bar, there must be some beer Jew. Ticket number 68327. You're the winner of a $50 KFC voucher as Joseph will operate over the wicket again to Bradford. Outside the All-Star, but off the edge it seems. We wait for a signal from the umpire. Signal of wide. So that'll take the score up by 3 to complete the over. Over number 4, done and dusted. Caribbean Mates in pursuit of 173. They are 15 for 1.
The girl me up when she night and day. Girl me up when she wine on day. Girl you rock on the line right there. Now give it up 'cause she nice right there. And when she sing down there, I swing down there. Girl me up when she night and day. Now let this go, now let this go, now let this go, now let this go. Touch me like you need it, need it, need it. Would you say it to me like you mean it? Feel it, feel it. You and I both know you feel it, feel it, feel it. So come say it to me like you mean it. We both know you need it. Listen to double X when I'm singing to you, girl. Yo.
I know we remain on focus on one job at a time. 15 for 1. He won't be in church and in chapel. Joseph, left arm of the wicket. This is Kevin Joseph, who closed the innings out so brilliantly. Single off the first over, first delivery. 16 for 1. It's the ice cream. But for you guys that don't know, the lady who sent the request, Marissa, she's actually in Guyana. She's not at the ground, so it means our stream is going far and wide. Full pitch delivery. Yep, they're listening and they're answering. 2302783. Send your request. DJ was looking for money. We're not taking money, we're taking it in kind. 17 for 1. The money can just end up back at the bar. 17 for 1. Joseph. Full pitch delivery. Brathwaite. Still trying to get going. Pressure being built here by the Eccles All-Stars. Let's see where we're at. We're at 17 for 1. Current rate 3.78, required rate 10.06. 156 runs required from 93 balls. Full pitch delivery miss and miss stump as well because the keeper gloved that one. Chance for a run out as well. Very, very tight. But there was an opportunity for a stump and their keeper didn't take it. In the end, they get a bye. 18 for 1. Don't worry, we'll have the third umpire coming up soon. Don't worry, from tomorrow, the third umpire will be here. So from tomorrow, you can have your reviews. That'll be in place from tomorrow. So we can't make a decision tonight. Plus I don't trust 6 men who've been drinking alcohol all night either to make an honest decision.
We both here heavy, families.
18 for 1. Phillips fans delivery into the onside. Gets a single. 19 for 1. So remember, you can send your request 2302783. We will read them out live on air. Down the leg side, not taken by the keeper wide. Will be signals completely over 2 to the score. After 5 overs, Caribbean Mates, they are 21 for 1 in pursuit of 173.
Listen to double X when I'm singing to you, girl. Yo, I am feeling, just feeling, I'm feeling.
you try to hold it back. Tell me, baby, do you like it like that when I rock with you? Ooh, girl, let me take you to Toco Loco when the sun go low. We could go and go, girl, go. I ain't talking hours and non-stop jam. You is a gem, let me take your hand, just come and go, girl, go.
New bowler from the Northerns, Gonzalez. Right arm of the wicket. Cody Phillips hits delivery. Back to that field at short extra cover. Can't score. The one thing I'll say with this cricket with the DJs in place, it's always a good time. It's always a good fit. And the quality of the music has always been good. I don't think we give them enough credit. It usually comes under the influence, but it's usually good. Gonzalez balls a full pitch service hit in the air over extra cover. It's going quick out towards the boundary, and it will cross the rope just about now. So Phillips gets his first boundary. He goes up to 9, 23 for 1. No one in the game is complaining. No, that's a no ball. 25 for 1. Nobody from Eccles is saying it's a no ball now. 25 for 1. 148 required from 88 balls. Could you ladies please start walking so close to the boundary rope? Please and thanks. If you get hit, you're on your own. In defense, Bradford looking for non-existent single. Those are the balling girls. Balling. 25 for 1. Umpire Tremaine Prescott under immense pressure. Leslie Rifferjohn just called up for the World Cup, and he's still at Weymouth. Outside the off stump, not taking clean with the keeper. You imagine that? Riffle on the way to World Cup and Prescott on the way to Weymouth. 25 for 1. He's working tonight with the Moss boss, rather. If you want a good sea Moss, you got to see the Empire Point. That's the best sea Moss in Barbados. The boss man. So it is. I've had it. Louder pin. Cody Phillips did not even move. Not a louder pin went up by all the feelers. Cody Phillips stuck in the crease. The umpire says not out. 25 for 1. Stuck in the mud here, the Caribbean mates. Can't get a rhythm. What else I can get to this? Is 25 for 1. Side the off, tell me. If a next umpire going to feel, watch your passport here, be careful. At the end of 6 overs, 25 for 1. Caribbean Mets of Brazil 173. They require 148 runs from some. How many balls? 80.
Come on.
4 balls.
This reach them turn cool. Ow. Brawling. Come on, yo, come up. Brawling. Ow. Early in the morning. Now. Broad it. Pow. So the killies, them a do things. Brawling. Ow. Early in the morning. Now. Broad it. Pow. So the killies, them a do things. Go buy without cash and drive by. Go happy without gas. Go happy without mass. 50 knocking and 5 on your pass.
$25 for 1 at the end of the power play. I wanted the Eccles guys to stay. They're not working Monday. Well, I have the Eccles team on Monday. I gotta find out what these guys do on Monday. They're not working on Monday. I want to go to GT. I want to know where they're going. 25 for 1. Outside the all-star, Bradford drives again and misses. So let's see who's the bowler. Kevin Joseph. 1.1 overs, no maidens, none for 5. I can tell the entire Eccles All-Stars team up to dinner when they win this tournament. I can tell you. Full pitch delivery. Can't score. I can take all the Eccles All-Star team up to them to a mini mart in St. Lucie. 25 for 1 is the thought that counts. They're the team to beat in this tournament, I can tell you for certain, though. They've played a fantastic brand of cricket. Joseph is driven with Brathwaite out to cover. Thomas won't get down today or tomorrow. Ever since Thomas was proposed, he's looking a little bit sluggish in the field. 26 for 1. Where did that come from? Somebody's been in Barbados too long. Full pitch delivery missed again. No run. Unlike my Caribbean people, I like that we can all live together and have a good time. 26 for 1. We're going to be traveling to Guyana as a unit. Some members of this tournament. We will be in Guyana come April, mid-April. We're bringing the team to Guyana. We're coming to your shores. Joseph again. Single in the outside by Phillips. So, another quiet over here for the Caribbean Mets. The Eccles All-Stars continuing to build pressure. 27 for 1. Bring Brathwaite on strike. He's on 3 from 14 balls, Sanchi. He drives the delivery out to mid-on and will get himself run out because there's no run there either. So can't get away Brathwaite. 15 balls for his 3 runs. 27 for 1 after 7 overs. Pursuit 173. They require 146 runs from 78 balls that require of 11.23.
Come on, Jake. One eyeball. Wanna know go, Pete? Wanna gonna be worse? Peeping, everybody peeping. Them like too much peeping. Everybody peeping. I give them one eyeball. You know got to peep. You know got to peep. You know got to peep. I give them one eyeball. You know got to peep. I mean you done they want some you gotta give them one eyeball. You know got to peep. You know got to peep. I give them one eyeball. You know got to peep. I mean you done they want some you gotta give. One eyeball is the code. I mean you want get.
I am man taking things for Joe. What come and link me and whiskey down your throat?
Man, you know go peep man yo.
When you see boy and the church stepping out, the bodies of the girls that know what we bout. When we touch road, we just run every route.
I give them one eyeball. You know got to peep. You know got to peep. You know got to peep. I give them one.
27 for 1. Look, it's going to be Gonzalez. Start again. Winston, we're going to have another draw. And this over if nobody comes. Swung into the onside. Looks like it's going to be fielded on the boundary. Ticket number 668327. You have until the end of this over. And then we're going to do yet another draw. That is for $150 KFC voucher. We don't take prizes home. So if someone doesn't win it, we'll take it here. 50 divided by 4. We can't even eat that chicken fairly. 28 now for 1. You get 2 more boxes. Outside the awesome, driven to extra cover. Can't score. You can put $10 with it and get 3 more boxes. Yeah. One thing you guys are supporting the sponsors, boy. You guys know the price list good. 668327. A meeting in the middle between Brathwaite and Phillips. They need to get some momentum to the innings. They're going nowhere right now. Require rate is stuck in the mud, 3.82. Sorry, current rate 3.82. Require rate 11.45. Remember, Eccles All-Stars, they were 29 for 5, 52 for 6. Then they got themselves up to 172 all out. I hope that doesn't backfire. Give you that a little bit later. There's someone who said that they were given alcohol young. Side the all stop off the edge, can't score. There's a story of someone being given alcohol very young, then they hated it after that because it tastes so bad. But if this young man likes it too much, we can have a problem. I've been to Ghana, beer in Ghana is good. You gotta be careful. 28 for one. The winner's here. She's smiling. Driven down to Lawan. An easy single. They have to match your ticket. Ticket number, let's see if it matches. 668327. The winner of $150 KFC voucher. I have it here. As I said, we give out prizes right away. Open your hands. You robbed the bar. We got all these tickets from. You got a lot of tickets, money well spent. So we're gonna take a picture. So you're gonna have someone take a picture. You gotta take a picture. We gotta give these sponsors their due. If you're not supposed to be here, let somebody else take the picture for you. You go there. You go there. So the winner of the KFC voucher, prize being presented. There you go. We don't keep anything here. We give away everything. So Winston, we are ready. You can bring the other ticket. That'll be for $50 from Shell Warrens, Saul Warrens, and Wildy. Nobody call on to that one, is it? End of the over. Sorry, $25. Okay. End of the over. 34 for one.
Many more. You got way too many. If I ever let it show, I might have to. Any, many, money more. You got way too many. If I ever let it show, I might have to. You both die life or not? Well, you both die life or not? You both die life or not? You are easy. Take a back. You both die life or not? You both die life or not? You both die life or not? You go wait to the fat pet son. You both die life. You can sit up on the grade. You can side. I met the collide. Oh my God, you remember the time? Get better than a water slide. I had a park you pine. I they surf like up on a high tide. Well, you both die life or not? You both die life or not? You both die life or not? You are easy. Take a back. As a friend, you both die life or not?
Well, the Caribbean mixed teams needs to be about that life where they need to win. They need some runs. 34 for one. Remember that $25 voucher comments of Saul, Warrington, Wildy will be joined for that next. 173 the required target. 34 for one from 8 overs. There's going to be another bowling change. Sanchi. Looks like it's going to be Ross. Easy identifiable by his red shoes. Daniel Ross had a good partnership tonight as well. Eccles All-Stars team out of Georgetown, Guyana. They've came, they've saw, and they're looking to conquer. Driven in the air, down to Whitish Lawan. Catch taken on the boundary, so Phillips unable to clear the boundary off from delivery. A good running catch down there on the boundary. So they've lost their second of the Caribbean Mets there now. 34 for 2.
As a friend. A little wine as a friend. Little wine, oh man. Give me your little wine as a friend. Who's back on the thing as a friend. Give me your little wine as a friend. I never tell a friend. You know the thing sweet, like I want some again. So I will never ever go and tell a friend I tell you straight. Give me your little wine as a friend. Who's back on the thing as a friend. I love how you shake and bake it. Stop on the spot and just shake it. Love how you wine when you're spinning it. Spin on the top when you turn it. You're real active and far from boring. Unnecessary is scintillating. Don't wash your body so you do your own thing. Get down on the gong and keep it vibrating. Yeah. Give me your little wine as a friend. Give me your little wine as a friend.
I really feel somebody's your friend. There should be no boundaries. A friend's a friend to the end. A little whining too much acts as a friend. 34 now for 2. The new batsman is Jamal Herwood. Cody Phillips, the last casualty. Kirby Mix unable to get any rhythm at all to their innings. Really not going anywhere there. Losing wickets. So Phillips just up for 16. McCullen 3. Now Harewood to the 4. Joins the Talbot Braffett, who is on 4 from 18 balls. So not being able to really get any rhythm, any momentum to the innings at all. So Ross picked up a wicket from his first delivery. Balls to here gets a full pitch delivery. The ball signaled by the umpire from square leg and confirmed by the on umpire. That'll take the score up by 2. So here will have a free hit as well. So 36 now for 2. So a gift for here with really opportunity to free his arms without any fear of being dismissed. Slow delivery down behind square. Thomas is around. Doesn't feel cleanly. They're going to think about the second. No. So Thomas throws in like how he bats. Wild. 37 for 2. No more water in the commentary booth. 37 for 2. Ross, full pitch delivery driven straight. Fielders will converge on it. Braffett gets his 5th run. We have another ticket for that second draw. Let me see. Let me check mine first. I've won nothing again. Ticket number 668346. Ticket number 668346. I think when some drawing tickets with that, I know they know. I think when some going back and just tearing off tickets from one that and sell. We got so much tickets here, we ain't in nothing. Change of bats there for Braffett. The other one doesn't seem to get the bat going anywhere. 38 for 2. And defense is here with prison. 38 for 2. Here with on 1. Ball is here with neck and caught. Ross picks up a wicket. There are now 38 for 3. What's your ticket number? 346. We have another winner.
No, Jai will tell you girls sign in.
Arbajan.
C to the A to the A and P. What back it up and back it up and back it up, girl. What back it up and back it up and back it up, girl. Right on it and slide on it and bounce on it, girl. Sit down on it, yeah. What back it up and back it up and back it up, girl. What back it up and back it up and back it up, girl. Right on it and slide on it and bounce on it, girl. Sit down on it.
Just bubble and back up. Round of applause when both clap up. Bumpers abroad, it will make a man act up. Bumpers abroad, mimic. Boy, so just bubble and go down. Bubble in the country, bubble in the town, bubble in the north, bubble in the south, bubble in the car, bubble in the house. Boy,
what back it up and back it up and back it up, girl. What back it up and back it up and back it up, girl. Right on it and slide on it and bounce on it, girl. Sit down on it, yeah. What back it up and back it up and back it up, girl. What back it up and back it up and back it up, girl. Right on it.
So all of the giveaways are done. Doesn't mean you have to start spending money at the bar. There'll be more bigger things to come. Looks like it's going to be Gonzalez to continue from the northern end. The delivery played down the wicket by Braffett. Gets his 6th run. So the new batsman, Lonsdale Blake. $39 for 3. The skipper. Come of the hour, come of the man. Big role for his captain, for his team. I think we called him earlier for those roties and didn't come. 39 for 3. Gonzalez to Blake. Down the leg side, taken by the keeper. Wide signal by the umpire. That'll take the score up by 2 to 41. Remember, Wise credit is 2 and one of them bowled until overs number 19 and 20. Any runs scored from the ball will also be added. Bats. Blake, I can not tell what's not saying ahead this country move. 41 for 3. Gonzalez to Blake. In defense again, can't score. Lots of technique being showed between Blake and Brathwaite. Technique and no runs. 41 for 3. Required rate 12.38. It's getting massive. Current rate 4.39. Thank you all for coming. Blake swings the delivery down behind square. So he gets a boundary. He gets off the mark. He gets a 4 to take the score up to 45. So Blake, they said no dot rotis tonight, boy. Thank God. 45. Gonna say once again to all of you on the stream for tuning in. Blake is up beating outside the all stump. Can't score. So for all of you over there in Guyana, whether you're in Guyana, whether you're in St. Lucia, whether you're in St. Vincent, remember we are already the leading table tournament in Barbados. We're leading to stretching to be the leading table tournament in the region and then the world. If you Google it, you'll hear the best table tournament in the world is Pakistan. So that's what we are gunning for. Of all of you on the stream watching and listening, thank you for being part of us. Thank you, Marissa, for sending your request. Happy birthday to your husband. Hope he has a good time. Hope all the Eccles players are having a good time here in Barbados. Loud appeal again. Return comes into the bowlers in, but they come too quickly for a leg by 45, 46, 46 for 3 at the halfway stage. So it means that the Caribbean Mets require another 127 runs from 60 balls at the required rate of 12.70.
Baby, don't mind when you see, come give me that. Jump up on my body like animal. Dance make you feel like carnival. I go lock you down like criminal. One touch feeling like 1 million. People just they watch you like a cinema. Wine bandit thing like carnival. Make sure you do nobody else like me. Baby, don't mind when you see, come give me that. Jump up on my body like animal. Dance make you feel like carnival. I go lock you down like criminal. One touch feeling like 1 million. People just they watch you like a cinema. Wine bandit thing like carnival. Make sure you do nobody else like me.
46 for 3. I gotta ask you, DJ again. What you calling the body girls? The body girls doing a lot of walking. Balling girls. Thomas wouldn't pick it up today, next week, or the week after. Easy single, 47 for 3. So, Eccles All Stars looking to finish top of the 3. Remember, the winner of this game will finish top of the standings. And they will play tomorrow night. Full pitch delivery. Blake digs it out. Can't score. Sorry, Brathwaite. Can't score. Another dot ball. Brathwaite's really having the time of it tonight. His 6 runs so far has come from 21 balls. Faces up to Ross outside the all-stump wide. Could see it from here. Takes the score up to 49. 49 for 3. There was a time back in the day Brathwaite would have been told to step on the stumps. He's going nowhere at all. 49 for 3. Ross again. Drives beautiful shot over extra cover. So finally getting something he could put back on Brathwaite to bring up the 50 for the Caribbean Mets. 55 comes up. 50 comes out there. 55 for 3 in the 11th over. So Brathwaite with that boundary takes himself up to 12. 12 from 21 balls. Pull looking to pull into the onside. Can't score. Dot ball. At the same stage, All Stars were 71 for 6. So they had more runs, but they also had lost twice as many wickets. Caribbean Mets 55 for 3. Down the leg side, appeal from the keeper. Not out, says the umpire. They get a leg bite to complete the over. Over number 11. They are now 56 for 3, requiring 117 runs from 54 balls.
Last, now everybody go to breakfast. To go bow for the result, though. Nothing to discuss, cause they win by default and without any doubt, though. I'm a me happy adult, though. I no go feed the yo, I no go feed the guys out, though. My mind that's you the talk, though. I put my life into my job and I know I'm in trouble. She manipulate my love, oh. I know holy, and I know that careful. Like the bad yo, my yo, don't cry, yo. And if you go and shadow, 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 and if you go I dey Patagot when them kills Obama. I dey try to buy moto with Toyota Corolla. My feelings been they swing like Django Lover. Feelings been they swing like Django Lover. Now you crash your Ferrari for Lucky Bona. Now see nothing remake with the pain all over. My feelings today swing like Django Lover. Feelings today swing like Timbani at you. I'm a white dog, you tell me soon. Why you say I did nothing for you? And if I do anything you want me to do, Timbani at you.
The Guyanese team already have one groupie. 55 for 3. Looks like there's going to be a bowling change. Anthony Antonio. Right arm over the wicket. Ball to Brathwaite. In the air, chance of a catch. The bowler takes the catch off a no ball. So no ball signal by the umpire. That'll take the score up by 2. So life for Brathwaite. Score goes up to 58. So anticlimactic. That was free hit in play. Brathwaite. Can he capitalize? Anthony Antonio, right arm of the wicket to Brathwaite. Full pitch again. I think that's another miss stumping by the keeper. One of the Eccles do fines for stumpings and drops because this keeper is going to be out a couple of rupees. 58 for 3. Anthony Antonio, a man with a name destined to be a rock star. Mother born him to play music. Can he play any instruments though? 58 for 3. Whip down to fine leg, short behind square. They've gone for one. They're going to come back for a second. Return comes in, but good work between the wickets done by these two. Very weak return coming in there. Looks to be Joseph, who of my power look alike. So that two will take the score up to 60. 60 for 3. Remember, immediately after the game, we're going to have the My Match award, and I'll give you the standings driven down the ground, no real power. Backed up there looks to be Ross doing the work off the boundary. So we're going to have the My Match performance made right here from the commentary area. That's the price of $100. And then we're going to be able to give you at the end of the game the standings, who will be playing here on Sunday and who will be back here on Tuesday. Driven hard down the ground by Blake and taken. So straight to the figure at long off Catch taken, so the captains come. The captains departed. Eccles All-Stars find themselves in the ascendancy once again. Caribbean Mets, they are 61 for 4.
And the seas are trouble. And then we all need someone. My life, I'm no be smart in we all life, to live life in a comfort. So forgive me if I fumble, cause I'm only human. Somebody move that I don't know. Hit them with a 7-box combo. Always looking out my window, paranoid and confused. I'm not sure anymore who is knocking at my door. And so as the day comes, as I go on, protect me, Lord, I cannot trust my neighbors. Be my savior when that day comes. Defend me from my enemies and my neighbors.
61 for 4. Caribbean Mets in pursuit of 173. The new batsman to the fore is Terrell Sargent. Anthony Antonio picking his first wicket up and his first over amidst by really in the ball as well, but coming back to pick a wicket up. Terrell Sargent, the left-handed Terrell Sargent, face up to Anthony Antonio, delivery down the leg side. Wide will be signaled. That will take the score up by 2. The end of the 12th over. Caribbean Mets in pursuit of 173. There are 63 for 4, requiring another 110 runs from 48 balls at a required rate of 13.75.
Yeah, wind up your body, you know, say me love you bad. Wind up your body, you know, say me love you bad. You're like pretty like Tony and sing. Give me angel without the 2 wing, yeah. When you with me, darling, you see like I love me falling, yeah. Bend over on the railing. Bad man, I turn you like a steering wheel. Me love you like me savings, yeah, yeah.
Me I no like to data, but I can feel my mind filling up when you just start winding me. I hear your body telling me that you want me. Fly you over the seas with your body and feet in the sand. You know, see when you see, go believe. When you see me, go be like me. Oh, now. Yeah.
63 for 4 as we have another bowling change. Roman back into the attack. Before this 2 overs, no man's 1 for 5. 63 for 4. Bradford, 15 from 29 balls. Drives the delivery up, down to low off and over the fielder and away for Maxwell. So a one-handed catch has been taken on the boundary. Looks to be Blair as well. He's not eligible for anything. So one-handed catch taken on the boundary there by Blair. So we've had the first one-handed catch. We see you, Blair. We see you, Blair. You're not eligible, Blair. Ball! So Romana comes back. Boston has been bowled. Stop has been knocked back. They are now 69 for 5 and in further trouble.
Da 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 da.
Yo, kill.
We dey kill them, seconds to tune it. Pick up to all of them. Come on, get a no idea. Anything I do, line news, even waiting I no do, they go say I do. Nothing but the truth, and I stop up in the booth, not like my life. life no be smarting. Remember last Christmas, like laughing me with the switch that. Some people never see this Christmas, and them a grass me, them not even Christian. And sinking at the quicksand, full of like Afghanistan.
If you make I come in, know the enemy, them a pray, I mean, no, they're not sorry for me. People are ball and a skin, can we bad than we mean? Sing, that's how we talk, bigger Canada G, make up experience.
69 for 5. New batsman, Davis. Face it to Ramana. Driven down the ground. Sweetly through to Lawan for an easy single. Sargent thinking about the second, but not on. So he gets off the mark. 70 for 5. Left-handed Sargent. So, somebody give me the name again quick. Give me the name quick. The Brawling Girls. Laps a do. They got to be fittest Indian girls in the world. I think they've done 12 laps a night every Saturday night. 70 for 5, but they continue to come and support the cricket. So we're going to thank them for that as well. Romana around the wicket, wrapped on the pad, off the keeper and onto the stumps. So not out. So another wonderful night of cricket, glorious night. We've seen this game turn tides often. 29 for 5, 52 for 6, 172. Now the Caribbean makes 70 for 5. Beaten again. Keeper can't take. But another dot ball. So another good over by Ramanan. And the 13th over in pursuit of 173. The Caribbean makes a 70 for 5. That requirement is now 14.71, requiring 103 runs from 42 balls.
Wanna get down for the night here, D-man. I just wanna feel, wanna breathe, wanna live it. Well, is it true that your love is a blessing? I just wanna feel, wanna love, wanna breathe it. Living it all out, I got no religion. I just wanna feel, wanna love, wanna breathe it. Is it on now? Is it on now? You ain't never seen a bad girl on the street, living it up, we in a rundown city. You ain't never met a bad girl like me, living it up, head on a gun so pretty. Could you fall in love with a girl like me? My baby's up.
Anthony Antonio drove out to extra cover. Sanchez got to keep your eyes on this guy Lim, you know. If the Eccles All-Stars don't ever make curfew, Lim could get away in the club. He looked like he would do dirt. He like if I was going to club and come home at 4 that morning. The Eccles got to keep a curfew on this boy Lim. Yeah, he a little boy. He will wild out, this boy. Got to keep your eyes on him, boy. It's easy to figure them out. Anthony Antonio, side the all-step. So they get a single. Should be a bye. So wide, taking score up by 3. So you've already figured some players out. We know Lim is wild. We know Thomas is half hurt, half geriatric, can't run. We know that for sure. 2 bad legs, bad elbows, and a bad knee. So Thomas 2 strokes away from the handicap parking zone. We know that for sure. We can figure them as we go along, you know. Dan Raj is happily married and in love. He's a good man. Wrapped on the pad, out leg before. So Sargent on the back foot, trapped on the crease. 73 now for 6. The Eccles All Stars, large and in charge.
तेरी नजर लग न जाए
73 for 6. The new batsman is Mariah. Flicks the read down behind square, and that is his go-to. A boundary to Mariah gets him off the mark. 77 now for 6. We were going through the Eccles team. Let me see who else I can identify based on cricket personality. We know Lem is a party boy. We know Rove, my Paul will go hard. Who's my guy in the red shoes? Cause he like a playboy. Anthony Antonio down the leg side. Ross looks like a playboy. 2 to the score. 2 wides. Score 79 for 6. 79 for 6. Anthony. Outside the yard, something loud appeals, not out, says the umpire. So end of over number 14, requiring 173 for victory. The Caribbean Mix, they are 79 for 6, requiring another 94 runs from 36 balls.
Committee.
You see, Sancho see JT trying to dance and none of his legs ain't moving. You know some man dancing, only head moving like a bobblehead doll. 79 for 6. Tremaine Prescott, the umpire point, having a shock of a night. The guy needs to not be happy with him at all. They've asked for 2 subs. So they're going to call him into a franchise meeting. They can tell you, new bowler outside the off stump. They get a bye. So bye gives them their 80th run. As Kevin Joseph comes back into the attack. So the Eccles All Stars, I'm going to say it loud. I think they are the team to beat in this tournament. They look like a winning unit. They look good. Everyone has had a plan to beat them. The only thing that's defeated them so far has been the rain. 80 for 6. Wrapped on the pad, down the leg side. Return comes in, and the stroll there by Davis. So score goes up by 1. 81 now for 6. 81 for 6. The beer midi app is tired. It's getting cold as well. It's freshening very slowly. Davis on 1 comes into strike. Full pitch delivery, drive and a miss taken by the keeper. You know, you can see. No, you can see when the Eccles All Stars came first. I remember Sanchi, the keeper was standing back from the stumps. Well, after a couple of nights, seeing everyone stand up, he stood up as well, and he catches everything except when the ball hits the bat. 81 for 6. Full pitch delivery. He will catch that, the keeper, because it didn't hit anything. Keeper has no dismissals. 16 boys. Again, he's in the Bajan shirt. You again, he's? No, he's the first Bajanese ever. We have our first Bajanese. Again, he's the Bajan shirt. We're all one family. Left arm over the wicket, Joseph. Drive at again and miss by Davis. That required rate continues to go the wrong way for the Caribbean mates. We're in the 15th over. They're only 81 for 6. They're still requiring another 92 runs from 31 balls. It will be somewhat of a miracle, so I will tell you pretty soon what those matchups will be going into the eliminators. As Joseph Bowes again. I'm not repeating myself again. I'm just going to say end of the over. 15 overs have been completed. Caribbean mates, they are 81 for 6, requiring 92 runs from 30 balls at a required rate of 18.40.
This is a story about a wet man, a sweet man, the village ram. Hey, they calling him. Hey, they calling him. Hey, they calling him Ram Singh Sharma. Mr. Raymond, they calling him. Ring back, they calling him. They calling the village ram from Sawa. Ram Singh Sharma, the village ram from Sawa. He have a wife and he day with his sister. They buy visa to take him to Canada. One give him house, one give him a motor car. They give him money to drink rum. Sometimes he just gamble until the money gone. Ram Singh Sharma, the village ram from Sawa. He have a wife and he day with his sister. Ram Singh Sharma, the village ram.
81 for 6. A call shot going up to Captain Prasad. I'm going to say this to you one time. Keep your eyes on Lim. If you let Lim get away, you won't have him for the rest of this tournament. Misstumped by the keeper again. I told you this keeper only catch the ball when it doesn't matter. He might have an all-time shot keeper and I'll give you a bad change. 83 now for 6. Another wide. Goes up by 2. And Bajan Prize, they call him a shopkeeper. Another good one as well. Bad change, round change all the time. Oscar Joseph around the wicket. It swung down to Lawan. Single. Lim has had a good night. I think Lim is expecting that my match award. He's already spent that $100. Somebody in the gap can get some money tonight. That money ain't getting it back to the hotel. That $100 Lim done spin it. 83 for 6. Joseph again misses run. Pineapple man, get your pineapple. He's not a sponsor. I'm not giving him any big ups. 83 for 6. He doesn't pay any money as well for selling. Swing again and a miss. Keeper will catch that one cleanly because there's no chance in the middle. Here comes the Bajanese. He's half Coolie, half Afro-American, half Bajan, half Guyanese. Half everything. A Bajanese. Another drive. Keeper will catch that one as well. Neatly taken by the keeper. I think Eccles needs two keepers, one for the edge and one for the dot balls. This keeper doesn't catch anything that matters. 84 for 6. Eccles All-Stars large and in charge. We can almost sniff it. We can almost tell you the matchups right now. We wouldn't predict it too early. Ball! Neck and crop. He missed. Finally, he's been bowled, Davis. He goes back for one. Kirby Mets, they are now 84 for 7.
Just do everything to make this man happy, and I catch you peeping. Neighbors have the trick, tell me why. What am I why? Tell me why you does lie. Tell me why. What am I why? Tell me before I say goodbye. Just do everything to make this man happy, and I catch you peeping. Neighbors have the trick, tell me why. What am I why? Tell me why you does lie. Tell me why. What am I why? Tell me before I say goodbye.
$84 for 7. The new batsman Holder. Right arm over the wicket to Holder. Driven out to strikes recovered. Misfield. Is it Thomas? Tell you this man like a bionic man stealing his knees can't bend. Thomas doesn't bend. Same bat stands up and swings. Fields the same way. No mobility in those knees. End of the 16th over. 85 now for 7. The Caribbean Mets struggling really. They need 89 runs from 26 balls.
Johnny, my Jana, Johnny, my Jana, Johnny, my Jana. If it's push, go in the bush, yeah. If it's push, go in the bush, yeah. If it's push, go in the bush. Go in the bush, better go in the bush, yeah. From the time you step inside the dance, it's yourself for all that give me a chance. And then your face long and it's so
Ramanan back for his final over. 84 for 6. 85 for 7, sorry. Eccles All-Stars looking to close this out. Holder on strike, 1 from 1. Mariah, 5 from 4. No batsman really has gotten going for the Caribbean Mets. Phillips made 16. We'll get back to it in just a second. As this series driven back down the wicket, can't score. Phillips 16, McCollum 3, Bradford 21, but that came from 31 balls. Jamal here with 1, Blake 5, Sargent didn't score, Davis 1, Murray, he's not on 5, Holder, not out, 1. And he gets his second run. 86 now for 7. Holder doubles his score with just that one stroke. Required rate up to 22. 23.73, but that's that single. So it's looking as like an almost impossible task for the Caribbean Mets. What we can tell you is that we will give you those matchups in just a minute for the eliminations. In the air by Mariah. Felix comes around and takes a catch. A wonderful catch on the boundary. I said to his Eccles team, looks like a unit which will take some beating. I love the running catch on the boundary. Made it look so easy. 88 now for 8.
Well, it's whining season, and every girl in season. My body listen when they call. And I'm watching. I was a still patrolling, looking for one to put it on.
I wanna wind down low.
Here we go. In a pot of someone, I met up with a nice singer. She come for carnival, once I get a taste of soca. And if you see the girl, she look like she come from Bollywood. She body go.
88 for 8. In comes Marcus. Lots of work to do. Almost Herculean task. Pretty much done and dusted. The fat lady's around the corner. She's by the hospital. Come around. 86 for 8. Reminder to Marcus. Swings hard down the ground. He will get a single to long off. That's all there will be. So he gets off the mark. He is on 1. 87 now for 8. Require rate continues to catapult in the wrong direction for the Caribbean mates. Holder will come into strike. Romano looking to complete his spell. Looking to swing to the onside holder. Makes no contact. Dot ball unexpected. Taken by the keeper. 87 for 8. Yap is a little bit slow tonight, but we're going to work with it. Punch down behind point. Should be a boundary. Thomas is sprinting. Accident. I was a little nervous there with Thomas sprinting after that one. I expected a major catastrophe. In the end, he did good work. Limit the batsman to just 2 to complete the over. Over number 17 done and dusted. Caribbean mates there 89 for 8. Requiring 84 runs from 18 balls. And require rate of 28.
Doctor gives me prescription. Doctor gives me prescription. Doctor gives me prescription. A bottle of rum, maddy. 2 bottle of rum, maddy. 3 bottle of rum, maddy. This one called distress medication. A bottle of rum, maddy. 2 bottle of rum, maddy. 3 bottle of rum, maddy. Something to ease the stress away. No headache for carnival. I drink it tonight. Don't care. The vibes is right. Drive by, drink spray.
I drink it tonight. That's again his anthem. That like saying 2 and 2 is 4. Both neck and crop. So holder. So Marcus has been bowled. They are now 89 for 9. And I can tell you, when Waldron goes to the crease, pack your buys, get the covers because it's all but done and dusted. 89 for 9.
Doctor gives me prescription. Doctor gives me prescription. A bottle of rum, maddy. 2 bottle of rum, maddy. 3 bottle of rum, maddy. This one called distress medication. A bottle of rum, maddy. 2 bottle of rum, maddy. 3 bottle of rum, maddy. Something to ease the stress away. No headache for carnival. I drink it tonight. Don't care. I say the vibes is right. Drive by, drink spray.
So, as Waldron comes to the crease with an impossible task, really, with the last wicket pair, we can tell you that it means that the Eccles All-Stars will finish top of the zone on 20 points, which means they will play Blazers here tomorrow night. Blazers, the only team to have defeated the Eccles All-Stars, but good thing about it is that those both teams will have 2 bites at the cherry because the winner of tomorrow's night's game will go automatically into final, and the loser will play the winner of 3 and 4. That will be the Bel Air Stars. They will play the Caribbean mates because it looks like a pretty foregone conclusion as Waldron drives his favorite shot off the edge down to final 8. That's a specialty of Waldron. Score goes up to 90. So don't think that the Blazers, the net run rates will matter because the Blazers can't go any lower, but the Caribbean mates can. In defense, So remember, we're back here tomorrow night for eliminator number 1. As it sits right now, Blazers will play against the Bel Air Stars. Sorry. Blazers will play against Eccles All-Stars. And eliminator number 2, we'll see Caribbean Mets against Bel Air Stars. The loser of that game will be out. The winner will go on to play the winner of the loser of eliminator number 1. Down the leg side, keeper takes it, rip the base off, which suggests the batsman is not out of the crease. It was a new keeper. Eventually, it looked really painful. So 2 to the score, takes the score up to 92. It's Prasad. So 92 for 9. Joseph looking to finish the innings off. The Richards played down along the ground. To the bowler, can't score. So the Eccles All-Stars, they've played now 6 games. They've lost 1, and they're in sight of winning their 5th game. So they've had a wonderful week. Let's hope that week number 2 can be as successful and productive for them. Joseph trying to close the innings out once again. The ball to Holder, drives down to long off. It'll trickle down to the fielder, and he'll get a single. So a single to complete the over. Over number 18, done and dusted. There are now 93 for 9.
It's true. You tell me forget, I will never forget. You tell me forget,
Check.
You tell me forget. Nick Lord before the one tell me forget. You tell me to forget.
Aha!
That my grandma don't want to see me shine, but they hard with the cataract.
So remember, we back here tomorrow.
My mark in the air, but not tell me forget.
Qualifier number 1.
That my dog in the ground ain't coming back. So now I play.
Cricket, lovely cricket, man.
$93 for 9. DJ, keep turning off my mic. In defense, Holder gets a single out behind point. 94 now for 9. Waldron will come into strike. What's the sound this to say? What does this to say, Sanchi? Strike the band up, Sanchi. We're going on. 94 for 9. Sanchi, your app is playing full again. Waldron on strike. Around the wicket. Driven sweetly through the covers and almost had a boundary through the covers. Waldron, could be wrong as well. Everything happening in that. Miracle, Waldron played the cover drive and then almost got run out going for 2. So can they get up to 100? 96 for 9. Caribbean Mets, remember, winning toss and electing to field. The Eccles All-Stars, they were 29 for 5 outside the off stump. Then they were 52 for 6. Got themselves up to 172 and never looked back. 96 for 9. Still a game on. 77 from 9 balls. 77 now from 8 balls. So still a chance. Can they close the innings out? Waldron. Nothing really left. The Caribbean Mets knows now they will play Bel Air Stars on Tuesday. And the Eccles All-Stars will be here against the Blazers tomorrow. Remember, adjustment to the times. Those games are starting at 7:30. Dug out there by Waldron. Can't get a run. So remember, those games tomorrow will be starting at 7:30. So we're getting into the business end of the tournament. Remember, $15,000 prize money and a trophy. Will that trophy be going to Georgetown? Only time will tell. Left arm around the wicket. Waldron drives back to the ball again. Can't score. End of over number 19. So an impossible task of scoring 77 runs from 6 balls the Caribbean Mets find themselves in. The Eccles All-Stars will go on to be tournament leaders. Aha!
One music again, yeah! Next blood, funny time I step in this sesh. When the bass hit my chest, just to relieve my stress. I, funny time I step in this sesh, you know I thinking there's only one thing I need from this now. So meet me by the bar. Cause I just need one more drink before I touch the road. Two more shots might take all the load. Right up, everything I go right up. 3 months less further down the road, bartender, I ready to go. My gosh, if I just get one more drink in my cup, and I just have to say, bartender, give me a little bit.
96 for 9. Holder on strike. I've already queued up the scorecard. 172. Who's the bowler, Sanchi? Ross? Ross to close the innings out. The last over of the preliminary phase of this tournament. Left arm around the wicket to Holder. Down the leg side, wide. That'll count as 1. Ross is messing with club time. So that will be rebowled. 97 for 9. Ross again, all around the wicket. Driven off the outside edge by Holder. They get an easy single. Their 98th run. So Waldron will come into strike. 98 for 9. Phillips 16. McCollin 3. Waldron hits it in the air. Thomas comes around. He wouldn't catch it today or tomorrow. And they get an easy single. Don't expect Thomas to be sprinting around in hopeless chaos. He's not going to hurt himself. In the air, where is it going? Out to third man. Gets an easy single. So the 100 has come up for the Caribbean mates. They've made it up to 100. They're 100 for 9. Anticlimactic, that 100 really. They will go down big time here tonight. How many deliveries have left, Sanchez? 3 deliveries left. Swung again by Waldron down to mid wicket. I don't know what they're looking for. Net run rate is not going to be an issue. 2 deliveries left. It has been a wonderful fight back here by the Eccles All-Stars. Remember, 29 for 5, 59 for 6. Then came Lim. They got up to 172. Down to Thomas again. They get another easy single. 102. Now for 9. 1 legal delivery left in the innings. The Eccles All-Stars will romp on to be leaders of the table. The end of the preliminary rounds, they will go up to 20 points. And they will face Blazers here tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Blazers, the only team to have defeated the Eccles All-Stars. Remember, the winner of that game goes straight into the final. Down the leg side and stopped. So they finally have a keeper, and the keepers pull off a fantastic stomping down the leg side to end proceedings. 103 for 9, the final score. The Caribbean mates all out. Eccles All-Stars will go on to win this game quite easily by some 69 runs. Cody Phillips 16, McCollin 3, Buffett 21, Harewood 1, Lonsdale Blake 5, Terrell Sargent didn't score, Jermaine Davis 1, Gavin Murray 5, Harris Holder 9, Calvin Marcus 1, and Dayton Waldron, he was out stumped for 5. Romano 4 was 1 minute, 3 for 16. Joseph 4 was no minutes, 2 for 17. That's Oscar Joseph. Kevin Joseph 4 was 1 minute, none for 10. Troy Gonzalez 3 overs, no maidens. None for 18. Daniel Ross 2.5 overs, no maidens, 3 for 20. And Anthony Antonio 2 overs, no maidens, 2 for 16. They never really got going. The Caribbean Mets, the lost wickets at 9, 34, 38, 61, 69, 73, 84, 86, 89 to be all up for 103. As Eccles All-Stars winning by some 69 runs, and they go on to tomorrow's eliminator where they will play the Blazers on Tuesday. Caribbean Mets will be up against the Bel Stars. The man of the match is Lim. So Lim has been adjusted easy. The man of the match, he will collect his prize of $100 right here in front of the commentary area. In the meantime, we're going to hand you over to DJ. That's all from us here tonight. We will see you back here tomorrow night for Eliminator number 1.
Tell the ops send me up, pop me couple time like athlete. Tell the Mr. Godspeed, Mr. Godspeed. And put the price. Dash money on it like a ATM. Pull up on KTM. Pull up on KTM. Pull up.
Tell the ops that we up. Stop study us, cause we do not. Hard times and never quack like a duck, never crack like a cup. Always. Yo, Marley, me what? God first and mommy second, so me reckon. First right hand or left hand, what me depend. Doctors work surgery session. Get money in the drug session.
Don't hold in on me liver, money running like a river. You never see me fear than for the reason.
95.
Why so much for a reason? Come me quick.
You know we back here tomorrow. You know we back here tomorrow.
Reach me a little bit. Reach me a little bit.
The Eccles All-Stars gonna be looking for karma tomorrow, boy. Let me tell you.
I trust for 1%, take for 5%, keep your love, I don't need it. And karma.
So you know we're gonna play a couple more, and then we can make we out here.
So we keep it. And if we ever put up on the neck,
Happy behave yourself.
I trust for 1%.
Jermaine say you want here 5.
Keep your love, I
can give 5.
Feel like what you want, but and every day enemies still a search.
Cappy don't even play about that one. Go on again. I ain't gonna fair him, man. Don't play back down. Let's go clear your glass. Session in clear your glass. Wherever you're going, your cup, empty it, clear your glass, and let me party. Betty! Again up!
1%.
Stripper! Stripper!
Need it. And karma won't revenge.
Eccles All-Stars, you tell me to tell me hard food no got to come.
We keep it like a secret.
Be a hard food for here now.
And then beat it.
You said Jermaine finally get some boy. LBW.
The love I don't need. Every night but the
I man it out.
Every day enemies still a search for the chink in the arm. And them a search for the spot where they can find me.
We can juggle a couple and then we go down the road. 1 or 2 and then we gone. Not 4. 4 to go.
Yep. She will fly with me, go anywhere, fly with me. This I love you. And if you fall,
if you know you left me here, you my first thing. Huh?
I'm so you talk to me. I say you're watching you come.
They get my man Seth on the far side.
You know make me okay.
Seth the battery mama.
You know she not that.
My guy.
She get money, you know.
Happy going again.
In the latest, in my prime. You're the greatest, girl, I know for why. Love it cause you're not basic, so you want to shine like me.
Remember we back here tomorrow night 7:30.
Straight to the top, you know me love, you know this.
Eccles All-Stars versus the Blazers.
Every time. And if I correct,
Blazers said we beat them already, we can beat them again. I would have said not me. Blazers said we beat them already. We can do it again. Don't waste time. Don't get sent, don't talk. Don't talk.
Last night.
What do last night? What do last night? Not me, that you.
From yesterday, I call the phone.
Oh.
Answer the phone.
You wailing though?
Feel the pan. From when me I call you.
Oh. That makes sense.
What?
You know what you don't say, sir?
Okay.
If you like it, should have put ring funny. And you pour water. What you do?
Last night. Love you till the sun starts smiles. Tell you something you need and
they get the popcorn woman.
it in a gear.
Kim stop calling my phone, they can't answer no.
I'll take it for a ride. Then we're dealing up.
side. No man, we born you.
mean, Eccles or Serge want you, man. Go on.
Money,
Hard slap on your head now.
next side, I bring the.
Miss Pretty Rock Star, man.
Touch your mom, in your pretty face. Anyway, they situate. Touch your sword, starlight, broke your body, never broke your heart. Trini for doubles, Miami for the clubs. I seen the number, repeat the band, me zip it up. You're too mad, why you figure so much? Shad, man. I your throat, touch up your heart.
Hey.
Look, if my side. Could I kill someone new?
Come now. Could the driver of P4859 please move your vehicle? You're blocking someone's way who wants to leave. They need you to move your vehicle right away. The driver of P4859, Cappy, squeeze.